The chat won't work unless I'm live on YouTube. It won't let you start it. Did I make the camera in the game bigger than usual? They feel bigger. Maybe? TikTok is not on screen. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so I have to do the CAPTCHA. The CAPTCHA. I love playing mini games just to get my windows open. It's fine. I'm really good at those, by the way. Did you make... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Here for trouble. Is it still double?
Alright, so YouTube is now live. Hello, everybody. Welcome. We're hunting the Johto starters again. I think it's actually only the second time, technically. Yeah, no, hash browns. Hey, hash brown sounds good. Yes. Alright, YouTube should be up. I think we are good to go. I made some changes. I don't know if that's going to fix the lag issues that we were having. I know, Nox, isn't it crazy? TTS is actually working. Now I just have to, like, upgrade it. now we just need, like, better TTS on Twitch. It's coming. I'm gonna do it. I don't know when exactly. It might have to wait till after GoFest, but I'm highly motivated to figure that out. Oh yeah, we got a little bit of... It's not too bad. See, now I'm wondering... I don't know. There's so much more I could test. I'm gonna shut up about it. Boop, the kicking my desk casually. Not having to work is the best medicine. It really... Dude, that is so true. Dad... Not having to work? Man, that hits. Until you don't do anything for too long, and then you start to feel bad in a different kind of way. But, like... You know, life's all about balance. If you get overwhelmed with one thing, it's not good. Wait, hash browns are a lot of work to make? I love being in that question mark space. Wait, no, 3? No, I guess I am in the yeah, no, never mind. They sure are. Not really. I'm just lazy. Well, I don't know. I mean, like, scalloping a potato is only as hard as the tool that you use to do it. Are we going to be talking about cooking this stream a lot? I need to, like, not do that. I was going to try to get to the grocery store today. I literally... I told Bandy after stream, I was like... We were talking about pesto so much that I had issues that night. Like... Because it was still too late for me. I've been trying to go to bed earlier, so it was way too late for me to, like, make food or do anything. But I was like, I need to go to the store and I need to make the stuff that we all talked about yesterday. But I didn't have time to do it today. Soon though, I'm gonna make some Mexican pesto. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I don't think I can stream it, but oh my god. Minestrone? I feel like that, I hear that soup pronounced so many different ways, and I'm never sure how to say it. You know, it's like Minnesota, minestrone. And then someone's gonna come in like and say, actually it's pronounced, it's actually pronounced minestrone.
Channel in the Discord. Then maybe one day you and Bandy can make some.
Gubs, you want a food recipe channel in the Discord? I appreciate the spirit of that. I think in theory that would be a good idea. It's just, we have too many channels on Discord already. That's the problem. I don't know that we talk about food enough. I mean, maybe we do. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe we talk about it all the time. I think we could have, like, a cooking month or something. Yeah, we could probably just, like... We should force... You know how people have, like, book clubs? We should have, like, activities. You know, we kind of already have, like, a puzzle club that shows up every once in a while. Maybe we could have a rotating, activity and cooking. And it's not something that would have to be on stream, but just like forcing people to share and contribute in like a cooking channel or a, you know, crafts. Little crafts. And then we could like stream something at the end of the month showing off. I could like, you know, during a, I don't know, a multiplayer stream, I could open up that channel and we could judge everybody. With, you know, very politely. Fishing went. Anime-kun, I did take a, thank you for the links to all that stuff. I did take a look through some of that stuff. It looks, it's all, I'm making mental notes of everything. My only concern with doing like mini games on Twitch is just like stream avatars. It took me a while before I feel like stream avatars wasn't like spamming chat too much, so some of that stuff I would have to like make sure that it didn't clog up, you know, chat. Because one of the problems with Twitch, and I know you guys hate that you guys get ignored, but all of the stream avatar notifications go to the Twitch chat. So like my brain, I'll see Twitch chat move, and my brain says, "Oh, it's probably stream avatars," or it's probably like a system message. Whereas on TikTok, like anything that moves over there, like that's a person talking, and so I think that's the issue. But then, like, you guys use the... Anime-kun, I just want to say, I flopped before I read that. So, you're right. But also, I'm always one step ahead. Hello, Michael Wade. Speaking of ignoring chats, hello. Michael Wade, welcome. We don't know if your PC can handle those games. Oh, yeah, that aside. But I thought some of those things were just, like chat-only... things. There are a lot of really fun, like, streamable games, though. Like, it's not a redheaded stepchild. No, we love Twitch. Twitch is so nice. Hey, Vice. Enjoy the wrestles. I'm sure whatever's happening in wrestling, I will hear about. I'll hear about it either through Bandy. Bandy will keep me up to date, or Super Eyepatch Wolf on YouTube will make like a wrestling lore video like once a year, and he won't cover everything, but if something crazy happened, I would almost rather like have him tell me the whole story because he does such a good job with that.
Next goal after Twilight movie night.
Debatable?
Gabe's computer upgrade fund.
I know, the PC upgrade. Next goal after Twilight movie night is, oh, that is the, oh, that's the comment you're reading out. Yeah, I'll see. Michael Wade, were you watching wrestling or were you part of the wrestling? Anytime Michael writes a comment, I have to question the, like, if it's a serious comment or not. Like this. There is a game that we play, and sometimes the line is blurred. Matt, I've been watching wrestling since I was 9. Yeah, some people get in there really early. Royal Revelry, hello, welcome to the chat. I've been watching your vids for a while, first time catching a stream. Hey, awesome. I apologize for anything that you see during this stream. That's not true, my chat's great. Everyone, we're like troubleshooting a lot of the tech. But it gets better every stream we improve. And usually after like the first 30 minutes of a stream, we eventually do focus on the game and like make progress.
Gabe, do you remember the 15+
but we're still
at Twitch before we had stream avatars?
Hold on, how long have we been live? We've been live for almost 15 minutes, so we're still warming up. Hi Paige, welcome. But yes, no, thanks Royal Revelry. I can't believe you guys have been living with these questions for longer than I have. Like, I've only been playing this game for about a year, and I was already, like, bothered after, like, a couple months. So, you guys have, like, there's people that, you know, from their childhood, they've just been sitting there wondering about, oh, I don't know how that works. Oh, well. Crazy. Don't sound defeated about saying... Did that... Dude, At a certain point, I mean, I don't want to say that I have to, like, stop caring about my tone. I feel like my tone gets misread a lot. And I don't know, maybe I think I've dug this hole for myself, but I also just think it's part of... that sounded defeated. I said... Good, and then if I start overthinking it, it's gonna get worse. So I need to just... I don't know what I need to do, to be honest. I don't know what the answer is. Vice is dropping. Alright, I'm not gonna read Vice's comments because I don't want to get spoiled. You know, I'm waiting for the eye patch wolf video.
Plus menu didn't look at Twitch before we had stream avatars.
The 15 minutes of no looking at... Yeah, alright, Frost, you know what? I will admit, that was bad. That was pretty bad. Back then, I've gotten better at looking at all the chats. Like, we have debate everything. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Oh, you just watched my videos for the first time. Awesome. Yeah, it has been so cool to see that second video get a nice embrace from, I want to say the algorithm. It's people. I'm glad that people want to watch more pinball stuff. I didn't expect that first video to do anywhere near as good as it did. I just, you know, I didn't know much about this game. I don't see people talk about it very much, so I didn't know. Oh, Torchic! Yeah, we got Torchic. I didn't know how that would be received. But once, especially over the months, I mean, that video still gets views every day. And I was like, yeah, I should probably... There's more to say. There's a lot more to say. And there might still be more, there might still be more stuff I want to do with pinball, but it's, as far as like doing deep dives and like investigating things, I think we've pretty much done it. Like, if anything, I feel like people just need like a tips and tricks guide, or, you know, something that celebrates like the other details in the game. Like, I don't know, there's just, the art of this game is really cool. And I think we could maybe do some analysis, and maybe talk about maybe some other pinball games too. Because I feel like I already liked this game when I played it the first time, but I hadn't really played any other pinball games, so I had nothing to compare it to. And then we went and we played other pinball games, and a lot of them are really bad. A lot of, like, really awful, terrible pinball games. So, that could be an angle. Like, I feel like I could talk about that a little bit. And there's still a lot of, like, pinball games that we haven't played yet that I want to check out. Like, I don't think I can stream Senra and Kagura's Peach Ball. I don't think I can get away with that. That would get flagged. But, like, you know, Pinball Spire could play that. Yoku's Island Express, still haven't tried that. You know, there's other pinball video games. Actual pinball video games. Yeah, Matt, that's kind of the thing. It's like, at least some of them, like, speaking of Yaha, I mean, at least some of them are so bad that they were fun to play. But like, objectively, some of the pinball games that we played might be some of the worst video games I've ever played of all, like, ever. And that's pretty impressive, I think. The Chill Dude. This is Pokemon stuff, correct? No, Nox, I get hyped when if I can keck tech, and we glitch out the game. I can't believe that's something that, you know, we don't even talk about that. What about Yaha? They were so bad I can't even remember their names. Well, it doesn't help that their names were things like Pinball Dreams or Pinball. I don't know, that was it. I remember Pinball Dreams. Pinball Expo. Pinball something. I don't remember. Oh, I just think the way you make videos is really engaging. It's like Summoning Salt level. What should I watch next? Good question. You might enjoy the, I don't know if you've played Pokemon Violet, Scarlet and Violet, but I did an analysis of all the like dialogue in that game, like the dialogue trees and like some stuff. But if you haven't played the games, I don't think that would be as interesting. I would say just stay tuned. I'll probably have other stuff coming out over the year. The videos are made not very quickly, but yeah, I've actually mostly posted short. Up until maybe like 2 years ago, I think I mostly just was posting short form content. So I'm still trying to find a process for doing long form videos. It doesn't take as long. But I don't know, I like making videos the way that I make videos, but I know it's like, yeah, I could probably find better ways to do it too. Did I ever play Sonic Spinball? It gets a bad rap. Yeah, no, we did. Sonic Spinball is cool. I like the art in it. And I like the concept of using Sonic as a pinball. And you also sometimes get to run around with him, like you ball up. But like I also feel like it's just so janky. Like the game is just so hard to play. I would have to like spend a long time with it to like give it a fair shot, because I don't want to judge it for the first like 20 minutes of the game. Like even this game is kind of brutal if you've never played pinball before. Why did I not Evo Shroomish? Did I back out of the evolution? Did I really?
The cursed Little Mermaid pinball.
Mrs. Spider's Tea Party, creatures, army men, attack, spin jam. What are these? Mrs. Spider's Tea Party. What is that? Oh. I still can't go over the cursed Little Mermaid pinball. Yeah. Yeah, the Little Mermaid. Oh, that was actually a good game too. Essentially, a pinball game can win me over if it has like some variety of like mini games or like little extra mechanics. That's a game that we should do for Wild Card. Are you sure you're not talking about the boss from Undertale? Mrs. Spider's Tea Party? I think maybe you got it mixed up. Why did you not ask which one we wanted to Evo? Listen, I'm just trying to get up to 5 spawns. Yeah, oh god, Michael, yeah, Mario Pinball. The Mario Pinball game is, I have to give it a lot of credit. Because it's maybe even more, that might be the most unique. Like I think in my head, if I was trying to think of a pinball game that felt like a real video game with like levels and stuff, that game has a lot of variety. But there's just problems with it. Is there a helicopter outside? Sometimes I hear noises, and I can like barely hear them over my headphones, and I'm like, what am I hearing? It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Next wild card, I'm petitioning for Super Paper Mario. I know Rhythm Heaven is gonna win.
So we don't choke general chat with conversations about games.
May I suggest a games thread on Discord? Yeah, Billy, I see your point. I kind of think the whole Discord is built around games, so in a way the general chat to me feels like it's almost okay that it's mostly games. But maybe other Discords aren't like that. Usually though, like if a new game comes out and we know like we made a channel for Pocket really quickly because it was like, wow, a lot of people are playing Pocket and are probably going to keep playing Pocket, so we need a place where people can like post that in case, you know, people don't want to see that. So we'll just we'll take it on like a game per game basis, I think. But Oof, you're right. It's probably going to be Rhythm Heaven. I really genuinely do want to play Rhythm Heaven. Like that, at this point, I think that's like gotten in second place multiple times, that I maybe should just do a Rhythm Heaven stream. I don't think Like, it's not even really a wild card. It's not even fair to consider that a wild card stream anymore. Like, that is just a necessary, you know? Like, I think we can probably open that slot up to something else if we're actually going to be voting for a new thing. I'm gonna get my metaphor, so no complaints. Fair enough. I'm looking forward to playing metaphor. Oh my god. Nox wants kitten game. I don't know what that is. I do not know what that is. Dude, having this controller has improved my life so much. Like, I did not tell this company, like, oh yeah, I'll make a video. All they said was like, can we send you something to try it out? And I was like, I guess. But like, now that I've used it, I'm like, I might. I've been struggling to find one that actually works. I don't even have like, I don't have a code for them or anything. It's purely just like, how much is it? I don't know. Actually, no, I don't think it's cheap. It's not a cheap controller, which is probably... That was the only reason I said yes. Because I was like... I've had constant controller disconnections, and I told this person an email. I was like, wow, you know what? My stream has been putting up with controller difficulties for me for like almost a year. Unless I'm playing like an a PlayStation game, like that's fine. Yeah, there you go, Matt, right? So I don't know, I'll probably... I love being in this situation because I can kind of just do the bare minimum. You know, it's like they're really not, I don't think they're expecting very much. I think, you know, a lot of companies just take the risk of like sending out hardware. Like even for the, like what was it? The widescreen like gaming video, the one that I looked at a bunch of GameCube and Wii games in like ultra wide mode. Like that was a pretty informal, like that company took a big risk sending me something like that. Like I was a little bit like, you're really just gonna send like a whole monitor and like we're not even like, you're okay with me not even promising that I'm gonna, but like it was, you know, it works because this was like, all right, this was a genuinely impressive thing that I had a good time playing with, and I feel like I got a good video out of it, and like that's a win-win. But for every one of those, there's like 10 emails trying to get me to advertise like some AI app. I think literally every day there's at least one new company that's trying to promote some new like AI chatbot or like AI voice changer. Like, good. And they're not even good proposals either. We ban AI in this chat. Yeah, we might. Until we start getting like, what if we really do start getting like sentient social media AI accounts that actually start joining streams? You know, like what if someone in our chat has been AI this whole time and you just wouldn't know? You know, what if oof isn't real? Like, we don't know. Incubus, I don't know. You gotta play kitten game. I've got no clue what it's about. Don't vote for things you don't know if you don't know what they are. Gubs, you want to send a Gmail to promote something random, like randomly become Gubs friend? Hey, the business email is in the links of, or in the description of most of the platforms that I'm on. Oh god, I was right. I called it. Hello, Seth. By the way, we are at 5 catches, so now there's actually a chance we could start seeing starters, but I gotta catch Rayquaza again. Can we please get your best Raid Shadow Legends? No. No, because what'll happen is, like, someone from that company is gonna, like, hear me do that as a joke, and then they're gonna clip it, and then they're gonna get a free ad, and because they don't really have standards anymore for those. I think Raid Shadow Legends is struggling. Like, they would take it if they could. I may or may not be real. Well, hey, Frost, even if you're not real, I appreciate you taking the time to comment on the newest video. AI confirms moth Pokemon are the best. See, this is the problem. Everyone's anti-AI until a bot shows up that agrees with everything that you like. And then you're like, hey, this guy's pretty cool. Hey, actually, this guy's not so bad. Maybe I like this guy. He might not be real, but... yeah. That's the thing. Mothbot. And, like, I might be susceptible to that. If I get, like, a pro-bug situation happening, and it's like... I'm not gonna look too deeply into it. I'm just happy that there's pro-bug stuff. I was anti-AI until Hot Professor and Scarlet and Violet. I'm telling you, hey man, the propaganda runs deep. I'm a little surprised to see it in like the Nintendo realm, because if there's any company that I do actually believe them when they say like, yeah, we don't want to touch AI stuff. I'm like, yeah. I think Nintendo's ability to be the absolute last person across the finish line with trends, I think is gonna protect them through this era. Like, will they stay pure forever? Probably not. They're definitely not pure in like the good business practices sense, but like in terms of like, you know, anytime that they've tried to do like online multiplayer systems that are good, or friends list codes, like they're just so behind on it, like big things, and they move so slowly. Like, the only chance that they would have released anything AI related is if they were like the very first ones to do it. It'd be funny if they always take forever, but AI is when it rushes something. That would be so bad. Oh, and like, see, like, I just don't see that happening. Like, I think they know how bad that would look. And even if they're president, I mean, I know they have a different president now than what they used to have during, like, the golden ages, but I think they have enough advisors to be like, don't do that. No, no. No, 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 no. No, people like Nintendo game for the art and for the game, and they don't have to be big, crazy thing. Like, their teams are pretty small already. Oh, I thought that was Aerodactyl. That was it? I thought we got it. Oh, that sucks. That would have been a full odds one, too. But Metaphor have art and game and cost less. True. True? Mm-hmm. Bum. I was gonna say something else. I can't remember what I was gonna say. I use a luck. I think we do have to hit Rayquaza to speed this up, though, because I just realized I didn't load a state save. So this counts as a full game reset. I think it would be a flex though to pull a starter without having the Rayquaza trigger.
Companies are working on a generative AI thing, and also a blockchain crypto. So not yippee.
Oh, Nox, that's awesome. I love good news. I am not surprised. I think Sony would definitely be the first one. Microsoft too, except Microsoft's just struggling to get anybody to buy an Xbox at all, period, so. Oh my god! There it is! That's a full, that is a non-boosted Chikorita. Wow. It was meant to be. I just threw the ball. Oh man, I hope it's an eggplant version. Oh boy. God, I hope it's purple Chikorita. That's crazy. I did really... I don't know if I've ever gotten a spawn without the boost. It is a good sprite of her, though. Like, you know, it's almost like that would make a really good, like, boss sprite or something. In time. In due time. I would have clipped that so fast if you didn't have Saver. Oh, yeah, no, that would have been really funny. That would have been really bad. Alright, cool. 1 down, 1 to go. Now it's literally just Aerodactyl that's left. She saw all the eggplants and she's like, you know what? This is a cool chat. I'll pull up for the eggplant Chikoritas. By the way, I did update Cyndaquil. I don't know if anyone I forgot to point that out, but I did change the flame color. I tried like a purple flame, but it looked a little bit, it looked like too much like all one color to have like the purple body and purple flame. So I was like, who doesn't love blue flame? And like honestly, if you lit something on fire that was purple, it would probably turn blue. Like if like turning up the brightness on purple, it becomes kind of more blue. So I think it fits. Microsoft is working on a crypto connected to their HoloLens that reads brainwaves. And as you work with it, you get paid. That's not dystopic at all. Wow, Microsoft, what a good idea. I don't understand how that's gonna work because crypto is like super slow and bulky. And like anytime people say they're building something with crypto, it's like so you're building something that's gonna not work very well. Because I've looked into it. I've looked into it, and I've not been impressed with, so far, anything that claims to be like crypto game or crypto interactive thing. It's like they're usually really sluggish, and if they aren't, they're lying. Like they're not actually like using crypto. They're just, it's like a normal Flash game or a normal thing, and which actually might be the way to, like that might actually be what Microsoft is doing. Is they might just be like using it.
Ball alert.
On the back end.
Ball seen this stream.
Ball alert? Wait, ball alert? Oh, dude, I thought you meant you saw like an extra life. Got my hopes up. Someone took my main and went AFK in frag. Yeah, Gubs, honestly, keep us up to date.
Oh no, they are doing it.
I haven't really, I don't follow anybody that like talks about Fragpunk. And you know, I think a lot of people just, anytime a new game comes out, especially if it's a competitive game, you just don't know if it's going to be around in like a week. I mean, it's definitely, most stuff will leave the news cycle. You know, obviously like things only stay trending in the news for so long, but like if a game is fun, it'll still have like a player base and like there'll be a community for it. But most people just aren't going to hear about it. And yeah, like Marvel Rivals is so good that if I was playing a competitive game, like that's probably the one I would spend time in. Especially, like I'm dead serious, when they put Ant-Man in that game, I might legitimately start putting some effort in. They're nerfing Jeff the Shark. These are the things I don't hear about. Yeah. That sounds unfortunate. I thought it was hard to get people to play supports. Like, why are we nerfing supports? Is this a good idea? I don't know. Maybe he is obnoxious. I quit Marvel Rivals because sorry, I can't talk. That is a valid reason to quit a game. If you're bad at something and or it might not even be that you're that bad, it's just everyone else is really sweaty. Like, I don't think that means you're bad. It just means you have other things to do. And that's, you know, that's fine. I do crave a good multiplayer game, though. Really bad solo if you played with Bandy and was dominating. See, Michael, that might not mean that you're good. I think that's just called getting carried. I hate to break it to you. I do crave, like, a good multiplayer game, though. That I feel like would be, like, something I would want to play in my own time, and something that would be good for streams. I really feel like the last competitive game that we were all sort of united on was Pokemon Unite. Like, I feel like that was the last thing that I really... Not only would I stream it, but I would actually, like, put time off of streams, like, practicing it. And I was making videos about it. And it was such a good, like... That was a very fun era. It was very... Everything was, like, in unison. But I also had more time back then, so... I think there's, like, a direct relationship to, like... I don't know, free time and online competitive games. And there's just, like, any free time that I have now is going toward exploring Expedition 33. And, like, just finding all the little corners and doing challenge bosses that I skipped over on streams. Like, that's been my free time. Bandy's gonna multiplayer next time. Gabe is busy, so we have fun. There we go. Yeah, no, that almost happened, That would have maybe been the case on Thursday, except I did end up getting free. Because I know we talked about Bandy's stream earlier this week, because I was like, I don't know if I can stream on Thursday. Because I was worried about not having the video done in time. But then it worked out. Hey Red Wolf, welcome to the stream on YouTube. Hello. I am definitely gonna play ZA. Yeah, 100%. Bandy was also in a bad mood. I forgot about that. That is also a valid reason to delay a stream. Me though, I only delay a stream if something, so I guess something like what this week was, like a big launch, if I need the extra time to edit or something. Cause I'm never in a bad mood. It never happens. That would never be the reason I don't stream. I stream in a bad mood, and you'll just see me like squinting. I'll just look like this, and I'll be like yawning a lot. I'll be like, I'll be like, oh man, I'm so wiped. Oh, and that's me. You've never seen me rage. Alright, don't think about that. Don't wonder, Matt, I've had a long history of my life of people wondering that question, and they're like, wait a minute. I've never really seen you angry before. You won't like me when I'm angry. Is what I wish I could say. I think... but also, I think you have, though. You guys have definitely seen me hit limits in some way or another. I don't want to see you angry, Gabe. To be honest, I'm okay. Okay, me neither. But like you guys have seen what I look like frustrated. You've probably seen me lose sanity a little bit. Pokepark Boulder minigame tested me. Yeah. The Bowser. Yeah, the Bowser pinball fight. Yeah, in Mario Pinball. Yeah, that was pretty rough. So you guys have seen some version of me being like fed up and at a limit. Have seen Gabe angry once. It's just as scary as you'd imagine. That is scary. I don't recall. It was definitely that was definitely probably during God, what was it? I'm trying to pull it. I'm trying to think of something from the trip that you were down here, but I'm blanking. I was gonna make a joke about the piss hallway, but I'm like, I don't think people know I don't think people know that super well. The longtime regulars know the piss hallway. Cause oh, never mind. Should I not push his buttons for my own safety? See, now this is bad. Now the chat's gonna start wondering. Wait, you guys? Wait, Becca doesn't know? Sean doesn't know? Guys, the piss hall, it's the mugging. It's where the mugging happened. I was gonna make some joke about how when I got mugged in the piss hallway that I got really angry and I chased her down, but like that's... The joke is that that's fake. That didn't really happen. I just couldn't... I was trying to set up a bit and it flopped. I started playing this game after seeing your video. Awesome, Red Wolf, yeah. Oh, it's definitely worth checking out. I didn't know that's what we were calling it. Oh, okay, yeah. No, that's... To be fair, though... Now, I love giving them vague details, like they don't even know you. Yeah, give me back my phone! You know, we cut that audio out in the final video. But the hallway is no longer the piss hallway because sadly they did upgrade the lights. So it used to, when we filmed, like, God, what was that, like 3 years ago now? It was like a pretty atrocious, scary looking place. It was like very old, yellow. Go feel this pressure. Oh, Unknown Say, thank you for the heartbeat. Billy, if you haven't seen the TikTok of the Pokemon Go mugging video, that's what we're talking about. The long and short of it is that I got that somebody mugged me for a Pokemon, and it turns out that it was Bandy, and it turns out that it was all just a joke. And it turns out that I just shouldn't make certain jokes online because people believe them. Jack Wilfred, welcome to the stream. Hello. You enjoyed the video about pinball? Only played the game a few times, but I love videos. It was fascinating. Thank you. Yeah, I hadn't played this game until last summer, so all of it was new to me. And this is not a game I would have expected that I would get like super invested in, but I still enjoy playing it. Even while making that video, like, I had to play it because we streamed pinball a lot last year. I mean, a lot of my, like, long-time regulars are probably over it. But we were playing it a ton at first, like, over that last summer. And then I kind of took a break and we were playing other things. But, while I was, like, recording gameplay and, like, trying to test stuff out on my own, I was, like, having a good time. Like, it is a genuinely relaxing game to play once you kind of get in the flow. And I seriously want to like that's if there's anything left to analyze, it's just like, yeah, why is this pinball game good and why do all the other ones kind of suck a little bit? The only valid complaint is that I think some people just cannot deal with the camera. Like the fact that the camera is like moving up and down a lot. Like, I think it can, to me it's kind of mesmerizing, like it doesn't bother me, but like I could see some people getting bothered by that. And that might be something you can, I mean with mods and stuff, maybe that's something that we could change. You understand the frustration of interacting with Florida people? I remember I'd watch this to have an excuse to not do my homework. Well, okay, I don't want to know that. That's not good. Do your homework, at least. The camera in the Game Boy... Okay, yeah, Matt, that's a good point. Because, like, the original pinball game doesn't have a moving camera. It just hard flashes from the top and bottom, and that feels worse.
Queen Bandy. All hail our ramen.
That feels worse for sure. It's okay, you tweak on him, the best pairs are balanced with each other. Nox is very observant. I think you're right. I think that's true. I think everything in life is about balance.
Ball layered. 3 balls.
And I mean, as much as possible, you want to find inner peace. You need to find like personal balance. Like I'm not saying you need to find someone else to balance yourself out. Like that's not maybe like the healthiest like way to explore that. But there's perks. How is that the conclusion? How is that the conclusion that you draw from that statement? Don't listen to me, by the way. I'm not a doctor. I can't believe we got Chikorita, guys. That's crazy. Wow. Anyway, pinball. Pinball. Whoa. Aerodactyl is coming. I feel it. Aerodactyl is going to show up in this stream. And then, to be honest, once I get this save file back to 100%, is your voice gone? I don't know. Something happened to the text. Is the text to speech on TikTok? I think it's working. Oh, there you go. I heard it. Oh, I think it's just quiet. I think it's just really quiet. Aerodactyl summoning circle. No, it's working for Frost. I think it might literally just be too quiet. Like I think it's the French voice. Text to speech lost its voice.
4 balls seen this stream.
I know, Matt, right? That's literally, if that's all that we can do, like if because the thing is, I don't know if it's the case with this game, because every game's different, but like, you can make mods even if a game isn't fully decompiled. Like, I think there are some releases that have been made where they only got to like 99%, and they just kind of like, you know, work around that last 1%. Because there are mods, like, you know, Shantytown was able to make like a slow-mo, like zero grab adjustment to the game. Griffin made his speed choice mod. So it's like, oh my god, dude. That's embarrassing. Anyway, let's restart. Let's restart. Oh, is Buster here? Ba-ba. Ba-ba. Oh, Buster followed me on Twitch. Oh, thank you. I was like looking for his name in chat, but I was like, oh, it's just Paul. How's it going? We're back playing pinball for a bit anyway. I figured, you know, after putting out a video like that, it's like it's only appropriate that we revisit. And it seems like there are some community efforts going into organizing some like tournaments, some like 1v1 style like score attack for pinball, and that would be really fun. So I might be participating in those. I don't know when those are gonna happen, by the way. I have to consult the Mr. Gaming to figure out exactly when or how that is gonna work. Because I'm seeing a lot of people sign up for it. I don't even think all of them are streamers. So I think I'll be allowed to stream it. I just might not. I might need to like ban chat, like ban myself from looking at chat. I mean, I'm fighting Bandy over a bagel with Taylor ham. Oh, Taylor ham, good. Taylor ham is Taylor ham, and I don't even remember what the other word for it is that people made up. The made up fake word that people use for Taylor ham, I don't even remember what that is. I came to get a Pokemon avatar. You need a hookup. Oh! Okay, well... Buster, you should have one. In fact, you should have several. And because you're on Twitch, you actually get like a little... I should have I completely forgot to mention this in the video, but I didn't want to like... I didn't want to get accused of like Twitch favoritism. It's because it's not my fault. But there is, like, people on Twitch have an advantage over every other platform because they have like a little menu. There's like a little extension that they can pull up that gives you way more control. Like, you can see your currency. You can see, like, what's available to buy. It's really nice. It is very much my fault. It's really not. The stream avatar guy just doesn't... He just doesn't support the other platforms. It's not my fault. It's okay, guys. We're gonna get to Rayquaza. Don't even worry about it. Hold on. Why does this save file have 0 lives on it? I'm not... I think I accidentally loaded an old file. Jacob, thank you for making the video, because I had no idea what most of the stuff in the game did. You're welcome, Jacob. Thank you for watching it. I need to, I mean, we really only talked about the complicated stuff. You know, like, I didn't really explain everything. Becca, you really noticed that? Oh my god, thank you. I did not see the comment, but hey, at least we didn't get too far. Yeah, I think I loaded the save that I ended the last stream on. Gubs, are you drunk? What? I don't know how to use gold or anything. If you look in the panels on Twitch, if you can find that little stream, it's called Stream Avatars. Oh, Frost doesn't have his name tag? Wait, has Frost... Okay, hold on. How long has... Yeah, no, Frost was in the thing before. I was like, wait a minute. I knew there was somebody that I was forgetting. Bum, bum. Oh, I only give it to one platform. Oh, okay. Okay. Why is this not working? Frost. What is his name on TikTok? I forget. Like, I know it's just... Well, I know that's what his name shows up in his chat, but is his username Sean? I don't really go into this menu very often anymore, so I've... Sundom. Yes, that rings a bell. Guys, don't look. Don't look at the secret menu. It's silver? It's silver, right? The Freaky Creature, welcome. Thank you for the follow. How's it going? Yeah, there is a list of free avatars to pick. You forgot your own son's name. Okay. Okay, thank you. I just wanted to be sure. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I may play more with name tags, you know. This honestly, the name tag thing I was only gonna do for the video. I thought it was nice to have like a group shot of everybody with their like little name tags. And then of course like Miley and Sheep got to get blown up big because they the big supporters, like the VIPs. But then I was like, but the name tags would still, you know, like still having some different. But then I don't know. It just worked out well enough. And I was worried about the size maybe being too big. Like I didn't want them like covering. Chat will eventually learn this man cannot remember a non-screen name for the life. I know, I'm bad. I'm pretty bad with it. You thought the get arrows were for the Pikachu's Thunderbolt, not for catching. Yeah, isn't that weird? I think the reason why you don't notice it is because the game doesn't even use the get arrows that much. There's only like maybe 1 or 2 spawns per biome that are locked behind like a 3-star versus a 2-star. Or a 2 lights versus 3 lights. So most of the time you just end up catching all the Pokemon by accident. And so you don't ever have to think about it. Until you're missing one Pokemon and you don't know why. And then Yeah. Michael Wade's username is Yaya Magos. I want to say Mangos, but I think it is just Magos. When it comes to usernames, I am the rat under his chef hat.
Gabe, what's my name? My real name?
That's true. That's real. What's your real name? Well, that's Billy. Residence Echo 98, that's just Billy. This is a very exclusive thing, by the way, guys. You know, I'm... the more people that show up in here, the lower that my quality of memory retention will get. Becca's username is... Oh my god, is it Zestria? It's Zestria, right? Please say I'm right. I'm gonna feel so bad if I'm wrong about that. Oh, thank god. Thank god. I just lost a ball over that. I'm just restarting. Ooh. My sound cut, did he get... Yeah, you're Yaya Magos. Matt's username is... Why are we starting with 0 extra balls? I know, Snarwin. No, it's fine. No, we've reset. We got it. If I ever call you Yaya Mangoes, I apologize in advance. It's a problem, because between Michael and Gia, you got Yaya Magos, and then you got Pretty Mangoes. And that's just... That's when things get tricky. Matt... I don't think I have a guess for Matt. I don't think I can remember his screen name. Because there was a period of time where I would go and open stream avatars a lot, and we would like check everybody's gold, and that would kind of help me remember like who was who. But TikTok just shows like a nickname. It doesn't show the account name, so 99% of the time I'm not looking at that. Except for the few people that where it does match. Who the fuck is this person that's here every day? Listen, it's not easy. One day, Gabe will unlock Glaceon. Is that really still... Okay, hold on. What gen is Glaceon, like, part of a gen, or is Glaceon, like, should... No, Glaceon was part of Gen 3, right? Hold on. It was part of Gen 4. Okay. That's kind of crazy that that's not actually unlocked. I'm literally making a note to do that later. It's a little bit of a process. Like, I have to check quite a few things to do that, and I always forget. There's Glaceon, I think, like, for a while, Togekiss, I think Michael had to tell me, like, 5,000 times to change the price of Togekiss. So I do apologize for that. But it's fine. We're doing this. It's like spring cleaning, but for streams. Nox said it is there. Did I? Is it? Maybe I did do it. I don't know. Weirdest Stardew Valley mod that I've ever seen. Yeah, Docs. This is... Bro, I would so play a Stardew Valley pinball game. Oh my god. I feel like you could mod this game to be a Stardew Valley mod, but everything is just veggies and fruits. And like, you know, there's like barn animal bosses and... Like, I know there's enemies in Stardew, like, there are actual, like, things you fight, but... I like the idea of keeping it all, like, the farm stuff. And, like, obviously, you know, you could use characters from the game. You could just reskin this game into a Stardew Valley pinball game. It'd be really funny. And, that's already, like, it's already a pixel art game, too. So that's, like, a one-to-one. Like, you probably don't even have to make that much custom art to make that work. Just kind of stretch things, just kind of stretch the skin over it all. It should have been 5k, same as Umbreon. I'll check it. I'm gonna check it back. It's on my list. Oh, why is Wishcash here? No, no, no. Alright, I'm not gonna stretch. Well, that is what it's like if you're... I mean, you don't want to do that. It's 10k, we can fix it to be... Okay, that's the issue? I guess I shouldn't say... I shouldn't say that phrase. That phrase is spawning in new people that seem to like that phrase. And I'm just not gonna... I'm just gonna ignore that. I just meant like in like Photoshop, if you're trying to replace a layer, you can like, you know, Control T, stretch the layer to fit over. You know, I don't know, if you want to replace Todd with a gourd, you know, the texture of a gourd from Stardew, stretch the gourd skin over Todd. I didn't hear you say that and I almost started bonking. No, as usual, it's my fault. I'm instigating. As usual. Oh boy, I sure love the Spheal minigame. Wow. I really should get up. I should use this chance, but we're already a minute in. It's too late. We're already a minute in, and sadly I am invested in actually trying to make this run last, so I'm not going to take any risks. Alright. I swear, like, I'm actually not that bad at this game. Because when I was recording footage, all I could think about was like, wow. I don't know why. Like, yeah, I can play this game without making mistakes. Like, when I'm focusing, it's not that bad. And I thought, coming back to streams, I thought that was just because I was practicing it. I was like, oh, I'm just getting footage. And I'm like doing one shot over and over and again and like getting good at that. And then the moment I turn on stream, I can't. Like sometimes muscle memory will carry me, like I would say maybe 80% of the time I can rescue the ball if it's about to gutter or something. Remember when you got water, went to the bathroom and missed a timer and failed? No? What? You mean the thing that happened literally yesterday? I don't know what you're talking about. What? Alright. So, focus on catch. It was fine though, because in that other run we got Chikorita, and now we've reset our RNG to just open the path just for Aerodactyl. And then from this point on, I still want to play on this save just because something we didn't really properly explore was like playing the game a lot on a finished save file just to see if the starters can even reappear at all. Because so far, we've never seen a starter appear twice in one save file, ever. It's never happened. We caught all the starters, and then it just would give us, like, Latios or Latias. And that technically could have just been bad luck, or you have to maybe catch... Maybe it really just does go in order. I don't know. Also, I'm very excited to play Pokepark 2. I don't know when we're gonna do that, but that's like on my list. Like, I don't even think that necessarily has to be voted on. Like, that will probably take up like a normal stream slot at some point. Because Pokepark 1, I mean, there's a lot that I could do and am going to do with that game, with like some short videos that I have in mind. But It would be kind of good to know what's in the second one. Just to get a full sense of, like, the whole series before I, you know, proceed any further. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but that's been on my mind a little bit. Because we finished Poke Park, and I'm like, dang, that was short. That went by really quick. And, like, yeah, a lot of the mini games in that are kind of, you know, recycled. Like, there's at least, like...
repping her shiny arrow is insulting.
Bandy not repping her shiny arrow. I mean, it's... Nox, it's Aerodactyl. Like, who wants... Who wants to be Aerodactyl all the time? Oh, it was on our Twitch account. That's why. For the second one, I can give you something for it. You can play as Oshawott, Tepig, and Snivy. Really? Is that something you have to unlock, or is that, like, part of the game? That's really cool. Still has special chapters. Oh, Aaron, I think you might be thinking about Mystery Dungeon. Because that... I also haven't finished Explorers of Sky, yeah. Bro, you have a save state in the battle with Rayquaza? Not a bad idea, honestly. You should practice. I'll probably end up at Rayquaza at some point during the stream, but I keep having to reset, because chat is distracting me. Totally not my own skill issue. I could just blame chat. If I didn't have to look at the chat, everything would be fine. We would do great. It's actually fun, but the way Oshawott swims is wonky. Oh, I'm in. You mean there's wonky Pokemon animations in the game? I gotta see it. I gotta take a peek. And yeah, Buster Coliseum and XD, they aren't safe either. Yeah, we'll take a look at those eventually. I don't... You know, one thing at a time. What's the rush? It's not like we have new video games. It's not like anyone's gonna have a Switch 2 or any new Pokemon games for like the next 6 months, so... It's like... we do what we gotta do to survive. God forbid we get the time and space to, like, work through our backlogs. Pokemon Ranger before those? Wait, Ranger is long, or Coliseum is long? Isn't ZA coming out, like... Did they put a date out? That's next year. It's either next year or this, like, the end of this year. I can't remember. I hear everybody about Ranger. Bandy has been asking for Ranger. And we actually have streamed Ranger. We did like a tour. We did a little like taste test of Pokemon Ranger, but I can't actually play that game with a mouse. That's gonna kill me. Like, actually might negatively affect me. So I need to like get a proper I gotta get like a tablet or something that I can use to play DS games. And I might need it for Wii games too. Well, no, that's not true. Just DS. Just the DS. I only played Mystery Dungeon as a kid. The first mainline game I played was White. Oh, wow. Jack, yeah, that's what we're gonna be... So, usually what's in my rotation is like, I like to do bug locks. Like, bug-only Nuzlocke. And we just finished one in Gen 4 with Pokemon Platinum. So I'm going to Black and White next. And for the first time, we'll have to actually pick a version. And my thought process for picking a version is just, yeah, which one has more bugs. That's crazy that you have a tablet and you see me in a week. What? That is a little crazy. I don't know. Tablet with the stylus, I think that will fit. Yeah, dude, people have good things to say about Pokemon Ranger, so we'll see. Oh, yeah, no, I mean, we'll play the first... We're not going to play Black and White 2 first. But I just mean, like, for the first time, we have to pick between two versions at all. Because, you know, we had Pokemon Yellow, we had Pokemon Emerald. And then we had Pokemon... No. Pokemon Crystal, then Emerald. And then Platinum. And then they stopped doing that. When you go to Coliseum, will you do a ribbon quest? Wait, is there multiplayer in that? I don't know how that works. There's ribbons in that game? Ranger would be a very cool video. It might be. We'll see. I mean, I gotta play something first. I gotta make sure it, you know, meshes with, you know, various things. But chat, honestly, has not steered me wrong. So, we'll see. Yeah, no, Ranger has been highly requested for a long time. There's honestly, like, too much. There's so many different things to do. It's tiring to do the loops. Yeah, that's my concern. You know, I already... Pinball's great because I could literally play this game one-handed. You know, one hand on the controller, one hand on my Zevia. Just to maximize enjoyment. Minimize stress. Please never stop playing Pokemon Pinball. No one else streams this. We'll see, Justin. I will... Dude, especially if the modding community starts, like, picking up for this game in the future, I will absolutely have this in my rotation in some way or another. But, like, I can't stream it all the time nonstop. I mean, there's just too many other good games. Also, I still haven't finished the original Game Boy one, which... It just sucks that it's just a hard game to look at. Hey H. No, you're never late. You're never late. I'll do the loops. You can just pretend it's you. I'll even throw to make sure it seems legit. Oh, man, he's so good to me. She's so nice. Wow. What a generous offer. And she's smart. She even knows how to sell it and everything. Alright. That's a pretty good deal. Ultra Ball has one big strike instead of two. Yeah, isn't that weird? I never thought about that. That's just an old design, right? That's not like a bug or like a mistake. Like that's what they all used to look like. I wonder when it was changed to the two-stripe design. Good look on that raid, everybody. There's good look. I can't talk. Oh my god! I'll just pretend I'm talking in an accent. Smart, pretty Pokemon tattoos mentally unwell. Gen 4 I think might be after Gen 5. Wow, not till that late? That's wild. Yeah, but Aaron, I agree. I do feel... I hate not finishing stuff. Like... So, I don't know. We might have to do some victory... Not victory laps, that's not the right word, but, you know, do some revisits before we go into, like, brand new stuff. I mean, I thought the base game was pretty impactful. I'm surprised that there's, like, post-game content that hits that hard. Very intriguing. He's speaking in Band-Aid. What Pokemon do you think you've seen caught the most? I feel like I see coughing a lot. It really depends, because, like, you kind of end up getting stuck on certain biomes, so it really is a matter of, like, what biome do I think I'm on the most? And it varies. Bro, I just need one more catch. Just need to get one more catch, and then we can actually maybe find Aerodactyl here. There we go. And in the loop. Oh! That was... No! No, dude, I was just celebrating how I saved the ball, and then I still ended up throwing it. Wow, that was so good! Oh, Me when I lock in. It was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop talking for a second and try to do something. And that's what I get. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine, because we're still gonna catch the Pokemon. And we're gonna get an extra life, and then another extra life, and then another. La 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 la. Womp. Go up. Alright. So, with this catch, the goal after this is to get enough coins to get another life. You could have had 1+ life if I hadn't died. I mean, death is gonna happen, unfortunately. The key is just getting enough lives to just hopefully outpace it, you know? You know, I try to be realistic. The Grimer sprite is good, but disturbing. I think that's a pretty accurate representation of all the art in this game. I mean, I would say a lot of it's good. Like, a lot of it I think is just objectively good, but there are a few, like, uncanny valley, like, why does he look like that kind of things. I think when we first played the game, that was like what stood out the most to me. It was like, wow, I've never seen this Pokemon look like that. It's not as bad as it was in the Game Boy Pinball one though. Those sprites are so funny. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, Pikachu sprite? I think Pikachu's sprite in this game might actually be in the running for like one of the best like pixel art Pikachus in any of the games, like mainline included. Like hands down might be the best. And that's coming from like a Pokemon Yellow like nostalgia guy. Oh, I love Pokemon Yellow and the tiny little Pikachu sprite. Like, no. Like, they probably spent maybe a day or two each. Well, probably not even that much. I would say maybe each Pokemon portrait in this game probably took like a solid 3 hours of work. 3 or 4 hours maybe. You know, to sketch it out and try different things and then color. I think they spent a week on Pikachu. I think they had to call in like the president of like both companies. Like, they had to get like Game Freak, the Pokemon company president. They had to get Shigeru Miyamoto in there, whoever the Nintendo president was, and they all had like notes on like how Pikachu should look in this game. Like, he just feels like he got multiple passes of polish. Hey, you have to approve this pinball game. You know, look at the art real quick. And they're like, just show me Pikachu. I'll just give my notes on Pikachu. We don't really care about the rest. It's just, I feel like that's probably what happened. You miss Fat Pikachu? Yeah, me too, actually. Yeah, a little bit. To me, it's just a different Pokemon. Like, it just looks different. Like, the old version. No, I respect the original version. I just don't like it as much. I think the music's better. Alright. I have to sweep this. Like, I can't afford to waste. Oh. Not bad. Too many times have I done this round and then just flopped. Like, I've played this game for too long to ever actually lose to Groudon. Ever. Nobody playing pre-Gen 3 games in 2025? Yeah, they really aren't. Honestly, Rizzy Glizzy, I think I may have been one of the few people streaming like Pokemon Yellow during the month that we played it. And I think I mildly traumatized everybody with that playthrough. Not just because of my own, like, actions in it, but the sound effects of Xbox Live Pikachu may or may not be drilled into everyone's brains. Oh yeah, no, Yellow's great. Yellow is just weird, but yeah, those games haven't aged super well, is what I mean. Handley, your best shot is just doing it on the PC. I mean, you can get mobile emulators, but yeah, just look into RetroArch or MGBA is what I'd recommend if you're doing it on a PC. I agreed with what you said in the video about the charm of the 2D sprites. I feel the early 3D games had some charm, but it's all too clean and high res. Yeah, well, 3D models just have to be more rigid. Like, you can't really contort. You can't, like, bend the shape as much. I mean, they'll do it. You know, every Pokemon has custom designs. But if you're an animator and you have 500 Pokemon to get through, like, yeah, you're probably not going to be able to put as much attention to detail on, like, posing and silhouette. Like, you're just going to do whatever gets the job done, in most cases. Unless it's, like, you know, well, I would say unless it was, like, a Pokemon on the box, but I think everybody knows, you know, how the animations to the dogs in Sword and Shield came out. Like, hey, Titan won a Cyndaquil. I think Cyndaquil might be the best sprite now. I mean, I like the eggplant Chikorita, but Blue Flame Cyndaquil, pretty cool. Bro, can we see your tail? Nope. Nope, that's exclusive content. I want Totodile. Oh, Totodile is nice too. Sure. But yeah, I mean, you just can't beat, like, 2D art just lets you render something in a very charming, custom way that is just really hard to replicate in 3D. But I mean, I feel like if you're like there's like 3D like kids movies and stuff that I think do a good job having the same vibe. Like 3D animation has gotten really good, but 3D in games is always going to be kind of rigid. Bro, I don't even need this Evo. Like, we don't even need it. HD, never heard of her. Anti-HD, anti-3D. Only SD. It's funny, anytime someone sends a comment about getting stuck behind ads on Twitch, I feel bad. And I want to say something, but then I realize, oh, they can't even hear me say it. So, man, it really is like they get stuck in a different dimension. I'm sorry, Billy. There is a way around ads, though. RetroArch is gaming software that has most of the emulators that you can play anything. That's true, Red Ranger. It's pretty good. That's what I'm using right now. Welcome back, Buster. Sorry for getting sorry that you got banished there for a second. Hey, Purple Jacks, welcome. Yeah, we started about an hour and a half ago. I think we'll be going for at least another hour. So far, we caught Chikorita. So really, it's just Aerodactyl left, and we're kind of set. I mean, if there are people in the stream that haven't seen a lot of this game, like, I can switch to another board too. Like, we We could play a little bit of the Sapphire board, but I just really want to try to catch Aerodactyl here. Oh, Buster, you have YouTube Premium? Oh, yeah, why not just use that? I promise I do look at YouTube chat. I really do. It's... Sometimes I mess up. Sometimes conversation gets a little out of hand. What is your opinion about retro emulation handhelds? Also, welcome, Wolf, to the stream. I haven't used many of them, to be honest. I know people that have them. Like, I've gotten to hold them and, like, see... Like, I think they're cool. I would rather play on official hardware if I had the option for that. But, I mean, you can't beat the, like, the quality and convenience of, like, a nice screen with, like, a rechargeable battery. Like, yeah. I'm also just kind of, like, as I've gotten older, I just don't... I do not enjoy playing things like handheld very much. And it's not a vision thing. My vision's fine. It's actually just, like, a hand... It's like my hands. I just... For me, it's just more comfortable to sit at the end of the day and, like, play with a controller than it is to, like, curl around a DS or, like, a... I think the Steam Decks are probably pretty comfortable. I've never used a Steam Deck, but... When did we get the sub goal? Oh, that was, yesterday. Yeah, between Becca and Vice, over the past week, we completed that, which means... I mean, we could have that watch party tomorrow. We could. We could. I will never get YouTube Premium. I'll get Twitch sub when I finally get some extra. Thank you, Billy. Billy, if you had to go to YouTube temporarily to avoid ads, you know, it would help me look over there more. I might feel more... yeah, I might keep up with it better. There's a way to put the ball behind Groudon by the side and quickly win. Yeah, Bruno, I tried to do that. I still don't know how to do that on purpose. That's a really good trick, though. And honestly, if I should sit and practice something, especially for, like, people are going to be doing competitions. There's going to be 1v1, like, score attack style tournaments, and I might join one of those for pinball, just to see how far I can get. And, like, knowing, like, how to replicate that Groudon trick, or, you know, just other... Really just being able to reliably repeat any shot would give you a huge advantage as I drop the ball. I don't... No, please, it's my first... Yeah, we don't have to do it. We don't have to do it next Sunday. Or this... We don't have to do it this Sunday. We could do it next Sunday. I think I'm in town. Ba-bum. Oh yeah, Buster, yeah. YouTube chat can be very... YouTube chat actually just has a lot of lurkers. Like, even if there's a lot of people watching, I think a lot of people just put on YouTube as, like, background, so... If your goal is to... Which is kind of why I try to have, you know, the chats, like, on screen, but... It's not the same as having them, like, you know, being in the actual comments for the thing. Bro, why are you flopping on my minigame? I'm sorry, Sfeel, I don't respect your minigame. I would respect the Spheal Skipball minigame if it let me win. If there was a way to beat the Spheal Skipball minigame, I would love it, probably, actually. Why you gotta make it so I get stuck there? How come? What's up with that? You know, the sad thing is, Spheal, you could probably actually rally a ton of people. We have a ton of Spheal stands. Like, yeah. I fear you. Only a little bit. Oh. Oh, that was a good save. That was actually, like, a pretty clean... Why can't I play like that all the time? Oh, no. The Spheal is rallying support. Oh, God, the TikTok angry mob. Does anyone know Ozlith? He's like... He's like one of the accounts that's like known for his Spheal fan cams, or what do you call it? I don't know, Spheal content. Do you feel like Solrock and Lunatone should have an evolution? You know what? Yeah, why not? I would love to see like a Mega Solrock or like a Mega thing, like or an I mean, you could just do a whole evolution. I don't even think they don't need evolutions, but like I like that Sun and Moon, you know, dynamic, and I think it would be cool to see like a fancier version of that. Can't have an opinion here. They already striked my account once. Shh, Bandy, don't tell them that, because like, see, the thing is I egg them on, and then they do go for it, and then they get silenced by the platform for trying, and then I win at the end of the day. They get all up in arms over Spheal, and like, yeah, they make a little bit of noise for a little bit, but then they're gone forever. And it's one less op. Nate Johnson, hello, welcome. Of course, it doesn't work on the other platforms. That's a TikTok specific thing. They love censorship over there. Cast. It's crazy Solrock and Lunatone didn't get megas. Yeah, hey, that's a good point. For Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, like, where is the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? Oh, Tech, whoo, huh. That was bad. I could have done more. I could have hopped on that rock a little bit more. Buster, please, Princess pose. I love the Princess pose thing. I also love saying that out loud, as if anybody will know what we're talking about at all. Buster, you do not need to make noise about Superplex's update. Not yet. Oh, Bandy knows. No, Bandy's a huge Superplex's fan. She probably has played it more than I have. In like, if we're looking at like the past like few years, I don't know I don't have the full data on it. But no, there was like a whole group of, especially for people that have like played it in like a 4v, like a 4-player setting. Yeah. Oh, Gublius, I'm sure you'll hear about it. You'll hear about it at some point. Give it time. I mean, you could always look it up, but if you want it to be a surprise, then all I'll say is just wait. It used to be, I will say, it used to be my primary account name. Like when I initially made a TikTok account, it was under the name Superplexus, and there is a reason for that. But you know, we just we're just waiting. Oh. I think I had the only group actively playing it for a hot while. We still do. Wait, have you actually played it, like, recently? That's shot. It was fun when we played it. We did play it on stream, actually. I think that was definitely the last time that I booted it up. There's so much. Oh, there's so much I wish I could say. I can't talk about it. I can't say anything, but we played it like a month ago, but I don't get to stay for games after D&D. Oh yeah, no, fair enough. Even a month ago is like very recent. Your current name is still a reference. Shh. Yeah, but that's different. It's at least it's not the name. It's not the name of the game. I don't know. I got attached to that screen name over the course of using it on so many different things. And like, it was like, yeah, I don't. At this point, it's like too late to go back. There's already like a paper trail for it, and it fits pretty well. And if I ever want to pivot to, I don't know, talking about like video game music exclusively, you know, I got that name locked down, so it's fine. That's right, Buster. I cannot say anything about it. I cannot talk about the things that I've been shown or seen. But all things will be revealed in time. You know, I've been seeing there's probably like 2 or 3, maybe even 4 comments on the newest video begging for any information at all about the Detroit Lions. And that's been really funny to see. They're like, please tell me what does that mean? What do you mean when you got pages of the manual from the Detroit? What? That's a joke. That has to be a joke. Like, it's not. But I don't want to reveal the story behind that. Because it'd be funnier if the Detroit Lions shows up in the YouTube comments. So I don't know if they're here. I'm kind of like... I feel like if we stream pinball enough, you will probably see them pop in at one point. And I'll let them know. Be like, hey, you're being summoned. I have already shown them the video. So hopefully as a whole team, they'll go in there and just respond to those people that are wondering. I think it's only fair, you know, tit for tat kind of thing. You feel bad for not streaming because the Detroit Lions said I should do it more? I think... No, I think we'll get there. I think this year has been just a very unique circumstances, and like things will find their balance. You know, Bandy Stream will be a more regular thing. I don't know who was here during the Soul Link streams, but those were a trip. They were so nice. We bonded over their Animal Crossing stuff. Oh. Wait, you got to see the Detroit Lions Animal Crossing Island? That's awesome. I know that's not what you said, but if they were there during Animal Crossing, I think I knew. I think somebody told me this and I just forgot. But no, like of course they would have a whole Animal Crossing Island. You know, you're gonna have a team of people that big. You might as well put them to work and like make a whole thing. Bandy's Island was the best. Oh, I have no doubt about that. They elaborate on their favorite characters and they announced their season. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was remembering. Is like they did like a whole thing on their channel, like a whole Animal Crossing themed like promotional video that was really funny. I see the Lions playing Smash in other TikTok lives. Wait, really? That's rich. That's funny. Is there like, are we talking like Smash Ultimate? Like I haven't checked in on the Smash community in a long time. They play Bowser Jr.? That's so funny. How is the netcode for Smash doing? Like, did they ever improve that? Like, is it manageable? Like, can you play Ultimate online and have a good time? I feel like when I tried doing it, I just got so many bad matches. I like that people come in and wish me a happy birthday. I really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. It's still bad. It needs mods. So is that a problem with the game, or is that a problem with people just not having good because like nobody really plugs in their Switch, right? Like you can buy an Ethernet port, but like no, like chances are you're matchmaking with people that are on Wi-Fi, and it's going to be awful. So unless you're playing it offline. Milk Streak, hello, welcome. How's it going? Did you know that one episode in the anime they mislabeled Celio as Nuzleaf? No? Dude, there's some stuff in Pokemon episodes that I've never seen anyone talk about, and I don't know how to even... I don't even know where to begin on that. It is a netcode issue. That's unfortunate. That's what I figure, and that's what we were talking about earlier, where, like, I'm never worried about Nintendo chasing, like, AI trends and stuff like that, because, like, their netcode still is from 2 decades ago. So, like, I don't think they're going to do AI. I don't think they're going to do blockchain. I think we're pretty safe from that until, like, they get forced to do it, you know. I think they definitely were pressured to improve their online a little bit once, like, Xbox Live came out. And it was, like, pretty good. But we don't get to own the games anymore. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Okay, so again, we're trying to hunt Aerodactyl. In case you're wondering what we're doing here, there's 1 spawn left. In fact, let's just show. I'll show you what we're doing. Pinball made me sleep. Sorry, Oof. So I have a complete dex. We finished this, I don't know, months ago. Like, the base dex. But I did not catch Aerodactyl. And we just caught Chikorita on the stream. Like, I don't know, an hour ago. We have Cyndaquil. Man, these would make good boss sprites. Could blow these up. Actually, is it the same sprite? I'm trying to look at the stream avatars and see, like, is that might just be the same exact sprite, actually. I thought they were higher detailed, but they might not be. Anyway, so yeah, Aerodactyl's next. I've never caught Aerodactyl on the Ruby board. I think when we did it, the very first, like, canonical hunt for the Johto starters, I did, like, half and half. Yeah, Cyndaquil's pose is unique. Are there any, like... What is, like, a Cyndaquil skin that would be... I don't know. I'm just saying, like, hypothetically, if I made, like, a Cyndaquil boss, you know, what would you add to Cyndaquil that would be, like, a funny detail? Because every stream avatar boss we've had has had some kind of adjustment made to it. You know, googly-eyed Dialga, you know, low punny wearing a nun. I almost said maid. That's not. We don't do that. It's a Christian stream. Church of Bandy stream. Just do googly eyes again. No, I can't repeat the bit. And then we have the Blossom Volcarona for spring. It's the Church of Brock's eyes. Oh, Mike, wait! Mike is here! Yikes, it's Mike sending a galaxy thank you. Do the A-word eyebrows to make it look mad. Wait, like the upside down A? Mad Cyndaquil? Why am I saying birthday stuff for Gabe? I don't know. It's not my birthday. They're like over a month late on that. But you know what? Hey, if they want to say it, better late than never. The A-word eyebrow. Okay, maybe I don't know what you're talking about. There's a certain emoji that's made with literal, like, letter A's, but... Hisuian Cyndaquil. You can't say... Well, but then you could say angry. I'm so confused. I don't get it. Billy, it's not my birthday. It is not. It is not. God, what were we saying? I think, honestly, Michael, that might be interesting. Doing, like...
Happy
what would
birthday
Hisuian Cyndaquil look like?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gabi.
Like, instead of him just being normal Cyndaquil. Are you ever going to attempt a speedrun category? That's a good question, Jetsam. I think I will probably do it someday. I was practicing for it, like I was getting ready to maybe do that. My birthday is again in like 12 days. No, I guess you're right. You had a good point. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. You just woke up and you gotta get straight to work? That, wait, at these hours? What? Really? That sucks. Thank you, Matt, for the goat. Alright, we don't have to sing happy birthday. That's... Oof has taken the censorship torch. Oh! Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. You had me worried there. Alright. We're two catches away. Thank you, Becca. It's not, but... Bandy Decreed, my birthday is approaching again, though. Second birthday of the year. I'll take it. That is kind of what it feels like now, though. Like, once you get to a certain age, you just start to feel like... Didn't I just have a birthday, like, a couple months ago? Bum, bum, bum. Hey, Gabe, when's Bandy's birthday? Well, see, here's the funny thing about Bandy's birthday, is... Her birthday is in February on a very well-known holiday called Valentine's Day. And the date of that birthday is February 14th. Yeah, it's February 14th, exactly. And I did say that before, Becca sent a comment of it, so I'm right. Her birthday is Valentine's Day? Yes! This is like very like old stream lore. It's on site. You forgot. I got it right. I don't understand. I got it. I correctly passed the check. This happens randomly. This is like it's like an inspection.
And Gabe to get her more chocolate.
It's like a health inspection or something. It's like, yeah, because Callie embarrassed you. I don't see what's wrong. I got it correct, so I don't know why why does it feel like I'm in trouble? I pretended to forget. I did my slow roll up to that as a joke. That was a bit. And he said it was a secret. Oh? Well, I didn't know that. I feel like we've talked about birthdays like... I think we've talked about birthdays like a million times. I don't know. There's other... and there's like certain people in this community that share the same birthdays too. It's kind of crazy, actually. There's one date, which, you know, I guess I won't reveal in case we don't actually want to do that, but... It's like 3 people that have like the same birthday. There we go. Wait, Nox, you and Lizzie have the same birthday too? Oh, well, I was gonna say Nick's. But I guess I mean, I don't know, Nick streams, so I guess I'm not that worried about her. I can't, the third person, I guess they might not be like a content creator, but. Oh, we got to Rayquaza, by the way. It actually happened. Look at that. Amazing. And we don't even have 15 Pokemon caught. Why not let the ball drop during ball save and just tilt the ball launch to get into the pond? I should do that, Nightman. You're right. This is huge, by the way. We have the Master Ball, so we're going to get big points. Oh. Oh, God. Next time our soul bonded as perpetual lovers via birthdays. Right, so I feel like that's like, just, that probably should be public knowledge, so... Oh, God. Hello? I have a delivery. Here's your videos. Thank you, Nightman. Thank you for the flowers. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I had a very satisfying time working on that video. It was a hard video to make, I'll be honest, but it was very, like, getting to the end of that and putting together, like, the, you know, the graphics for it and stuff. I feel like it all came together pretty well. And I held back. I mean, there was more stuff I wanted to do, but I was like, you know what, this is taking too long. I gotta speed things up. They won't let me call Oof my friend. You know what? I think Rayquaza has the worst theme, probably, of all the bosses. It is a little goofy. Oh, Battle Royale. Good luck, everybody. Alright. Yin. Should be good. We only need 15 hits. So when you're catching, if you get to Rayquaza a second time, then you need to hit him 18 times. Nice. Kind of doing the layups a little bit. That worked out. Wonder who's gonna get the next shiny. I don't know. Yeah, who knows? Oh my god. Got him. Clean! Clean! Twitch doesn't even know about your bone collection. Bone reveal? Man, the sub goals for Bandy streams are gonna be crazy. Hey, been watching your videos since your first pinball. I picked up a copy and now you're halfway through the decks. Hey, awesome. Good luck. I'm not trying to say your name. Joeage? I don't want to see the bones. How are you not censored? You get censored for so much on that platform, and you can say that, and it's fine. Insane. That's insane. I think that, no, that's a good sub goal. You hit the sub goal, and you show one bone from the collection. I don't know. Does that stuff get sent? I don't know. I don't know if that's Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, one last glaze. The thumbnail used for video are the best thumbnails on YouTube. Thank you, Nightman. I really like working on those. Like that, I have a lot of fun making those, to be honest. I spend probably more time than I should doing thumbnail stuff, but I think it pays off. It's like working on like a movie cover, you know, like the bigger the video is, the more I feel like it deserves like a good poster. And a thumbnail is just like a horizontal poster. Send bones in Discord. Does that mean you caught Rayquaza? So no, Andres, you have to beat Rayquaza twice to catch him. Okay, we have the lives to do a full. Oh, we have to get an Evo out of the way first. Notice too that the music has changed. Once you get past Rayquaza once, it changes the music on the board. You know, maybe I should have pointed that out. I don't know. There's just too much. There's honestly too much to talk about with this game, and you know, An hour-long video is enough. It doesn't need to be like 2 hours long. There's a pretty good argument to be made that I probably could have split up that last video into like at least 2 or 3 videos, but I didn't feel right. I said your name again? Wait, oof, what? Wait, like I said oof? Or actual name? Nox has got bones on the mind. It's a pretty common problem, honestly. You know, you see certain ones and you just don't forget them. You know, I went to a museum. I saw a dinosaur bone that has been stuck in my brain, you know, for years. Biggest bone I've ever seen in that museum. You said his actual name. Are you okay? Did I? Okay, now Incubus, that's where we start to maybe call the police. I don't know. Human teeth? That's probably normal. That's probably a normal thing. Have I seen insect bones? Do they have? I thought I don't know the word for it. I thought their like body is their bones. Like they have the thing. What do you call that? Like it's their shell. They don't need bones because like their exoskeleton. It's an exoskeleton. You're always looking at the bones of a bug. That's why they're so like. That's why they're so impressive. All right, we're finishing the Evo of Shroomish. I believe Breloom is a really popular Pokemon right now. So let's all take a second. I don't want your friend's teeth. Now we can get an extra life. That we've officially crossed the 1 billion point mark. And that's pretty cool. Whenever you can do that. That's a lot of points. They wouldn't let me take my friend's appendix. Right. Right. I know, that's messed up. Damn, I always try to get the appendix of... Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, Sam, exoskeleton. I think that's it. Oof, your right side is burning? My left side... I've been trying to, like, troubleshoot random, like, aches. So, listen, we want to talk about random right or left side, you know, body aches. Like, that's super fun. I love Googling random pain. Don't do that, by the way. Don't ever just Google. Like, if you have a very specific symptom, it might... Or, I mean, or if you think of it's like an actual emergency, like, yeah, don't ignore it. But if you ever just have, like, you know, a little bit of discomfort, a little bit of random thing. You heard wait, Michael, your last comment? I heard a girl in an oddity shop say, "Oh my god, babe, I've always wanted a giraffe skull." How do you... What, is there's gotta be like a scene in The Lion King that shows off a giraffe skull, right? Like, how do you ever see one of those in the wild? Should have taken my gallbladder. This might rank as one of the weirdest conversations TikTok has ever had. What if you get stabbed by your own ribs? Oh, that's a pretty practical concern. By your stomach. Yeah, I don't think I would consider it localized to my stomach. In this game, the blue dragon, sometimes enemies will fight each other in the Haunted Woods area. Oh, in the game Blue Dragon. Oh, yeah, we talked about that earlier. If you encounter both, the ghost wolves will use a special one-hit move called Get Them Bones. So what you're saying, Billy, is that Bandy is in the game Blue Dragon. That's what you're saying. Get them bones, Bandy yelled as she leaped into combat. I don't remember, Oof. I don't know. I don't know why we're talking about this. Bandy is a ghost wolf? Sure. A ghost wolf that lives in the woods. Yeah, I might check out Blue Dragon someday. I gotta pace myself with RPGs in general. The next RPG I want to play, I mean, I'm playing Expedition 33 right now. Like, now that we've kind of finished streaming it, I've been just exploring that world in my free time and having a very nice time. But I want to play Metaphor next. I think that's definitely going to be the next RPG. I'm still not sure how streaming that's going to go, but I mean, we'll give it a shot. Are the chat Pokemon a Twitch exclusive feature? They work best on Twitch, yeah. I think sometimes I think on YouTube it switches between, because I do a vertical YouTube stream as well. And I think Stream Avatars gets confused between the two. So, the avatars might be working on the vertical YouTube stream. I don't know why they split them up. I don't know why they can't just be the same stream, but maybe they'll update that. I really hope they do. Barebone sub goal would go so hard. I know, it's almost like we need more Bandy streams or something. Listen, you stream, I take a little bit more time to work on video. No, your sub goal. That's your collection. I don't know why. What is your rarest bone? I love talking about my rarest bone. Oh my god. Bandy should stream the days that Gabe doesn't, right? No, straight up, I thought about how I need to, like, I gotta lock in a more strategic stream schedule. Which could mean maybe, like, knocking a day off here or there. I don't know. Listen, I like streaming, but, like, there are only so many hours in the day, and if I want to work on bigger videos more often, it's like, yeah, I gotta cut the time somewhere, so. I think we're on, like, an okay pace, though. I think doing, like, a long video once every few months is okay. It's just not, it's not really sustainable. Like, I couldn't really do just that full time if there wasn't, like, a sponsor on that last video, like, it just wouldn't, I wouldn't have been able to justify spending the time that I did. So, it just depends. Zargo, thank you. Thank you for joining the stream. I'm glad you enjoyed the video. Came over here from the YouTube vertical stream, and the avatars were working. Oh, good. Okay. So that answers the question. Red Wolf says he has rabbit bones. Yeah, you know what? I think rabbit skeletons are actually very distinct. That's a very distinct bone. My rarest bone might be that of a rabbit. I came over... what is the goal here? Happy House, we're trying to catch Aerodactyl. I'm getting a little distracted by strange conversations, but, like, overall, the goal of the stream is to finish the Pokedex. Which I've done... I did it once last year, but I'm doing it again under some different context. Don't eat the chicken. What is rare about a chicken bone? I feel like that's the most common bone. I might be a little bit distracted. Maybe a little bit. Dude, getting to this bonus stage is like a detox. I've come to appreciate this Kecleon stage so much. This is just a zen experience for me, and I am doing awful right now. Because, like, I feel like this is the only time that this game really slows down. And I don't feel bad about Kecleon. I mean, I think he sounds like he's in pain, but we've established that he likes it, so it's fine. He's literally, like, trapped in this enclosure, and we just come in here and hit him with a ball a few times and then leave. Like, it's kind of messed up. At least with Spheal Skip Ball, there's a goal. And it looks like the Spheals are, like, having fun getting dunked. Like, it's mandatory that you have to trip Kecleon once before you can hit him. Like, it's very... It's interesting, that's all I'm saying. Buster, there were only 2 ads this time. Hey, I've heard there might be another adpocalypse coming to Twitch, so you guys might have to, you might not have to suffer too much. Like, that's awful. The average zoo experience. Yeah. We love being good to animals. Remember Zoocosis? I do. You know what? Maybe... I am not going to commit to playing through that game again. We spent more time on Zoocosis than I wanted to be honest. But we got so deep into it that I couldn't I couldn't back out. You know, I needed to see the endings and things, but... I respected that game. That felt like an old, like, 360 style game. That was a weird game. I had a good time though. But the reason I'm mentioning maybe going back to it is because apparently they've changed a ton of it. Yes, Becca, we need to get to the mart. Thank you. I keep forgetting. The devs have, like, overhauled that entire game in, like, multiple times. I don't even know if it's gonna be recognizable. Joking, there's another horror game coming your way soon, so perhaps wait on spending your horror slot. Oh, I mean... Yeah, I wouldn't think about going back to anything like that until October anyway. I mean, theoretically, if people on the Patreon voted for a horror game, that would bypass Spooky Month. You know, if you were able to, like, rally people to... You asked if Patreon could request and you said yeah. Right, that's the only case. I'm saying I wouldn't go to Zoocosis just on a whim. You know, I might do that. That would be like an October thing. Phasmophobia. Yeah, Phasmophobia I've heard about. I haven't touched. Alright, we're gonna get into this mart. Trust. Oh. Oh, that would have been awesome. That's the coolest. I am bad at this game. I'm bad at this. Oh, that's really fun and cool. Anyway, the whole point... The whole point is to get an extra life. That's what we're trying to do here. It's alright. It's fine, because we'll get one anyway from... We'll get one from the upgrade. Oh yeah, we had Oof join us for Lethal Company. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, no, Lethal Company was a good time. We'll go back to that eventually.
Does that mean Patreon
I've
can
been
push
busy.
modded Subnautica?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I didn't specify if mods would be off the table or not. I think that's fair. If you get your submission in and people vote on it, that's it. That's all it takes. And assuming it's something I'm like allowed to stream, because I mean, there are some video game mods that are not. Ninja Mast 2? What is your rarest Ninja Mast? I think it's new. New Andreas, but very rare. The hardest Pokemon to catch is technically... I think it's Aerodactyl. I think that's the hardest one to find. Because you have to work through a giant list of, like, other starters to get to it. Other than that, I would say... I think Pichu is probably the hardest Pokemon to get. Pichu, Latios, and Latios all have the same spawn rates, but Pichu ends up being just harder to farm. Just because hatching a Pokemon is like more annoying than just rolling the catch window. Yeah, Banny, that's true. We would never hear the end of it. The cheating allegations, the insider trading allegations. Mimo, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate it. And guys, remember, we have little... It's not so much on Twitch, but on TikTok. Follows and GIFs and things all create little interactive... Whoa! Pop-ups, some of which I will be updating in the near future. I might put some of those things on Twitch. I think... I was a little bit, like, hesitant to do anything. I wanted Twitch to be, like, completely safe from any of that stuff. Just because there was a time last year where, like, TikTok was, like, aggressive. It was like... But maybe we can find a happy medium. You know, if something's not, like, full-on spammable, I'm not that worried about it. Good luck on the boss. I don't know who's hoping for what at this point. Oh. Alright, so... we have to get this second get arrow up. And there we go, and then we can do our check for Aerodactyl. Nope. Nope. Mimo, hello, welcome. Bro. Ooh. Everyone's hopping on. We have a lot of people in that raid, too. Yeah. I think there's a good chance someone could get a shiny Aerodactyl today. Someone else. They are rare. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, the shiny drops and stream avatars are pretty rare. There was a time where maybe they weren't as rare, but, like... whether you're doing battle royales or you're doing the raid bosses, like, if you get a shiny, it's consider yourself blessed. You don't have Miley here to fail with you. Well, we'll see. No, yeah, I don't know if we'll still be streaming by the time the next boss shows up. Rillo Bato? Hello, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Rilobato. It's less delayed over here. I don't know if it's just me. Really, Red Wolf? That's... that you could be right. Everything about how YouTube streams work, I still just... I really don't understand how they run their stuff. Kill this Volcarona by... oh. I don't know if platforms still get... they probably don't. You probably don't get flagged for saying... I think saying bovid, but with the C. I think that's the word. I think Corona... although I've heard TikTok doesn't like drinking. Like, yeah, so... it's really unfortunate how you just can't have basic fun with platforms. Getting... like, I understand getting in trouble for things that are not good, but just random... or even just, like, having to ban certain words that, like, are bad in other languages, but aren't in English. It's like... no diseases, no drinking. No, I heard it was actually so bad that people were getting flagged for even, like, drinking from, like, a water bottle on stream. And I don't think I've ever had that problem. I don't know if that was, like, overblown or, like, a one-off thing, but... And these aren't, I'm assuming these are not manually reviewed flags. Like, these are just things that, you know, whatever image detection they have that is checking streams for stuff. Oop. Oh my god. Bad words in other languages. Can you give us an example? No! No. No, I'm not gonna. I don't need to give any examples. Right, Aaron? Where is Kyogre? Guys, did you know that there are Kyogre voice files hiding in the first Pokepark game? And a couple of them are really funny. That there were plans at one point to have Kyogre in Pokepark, because I thought it was weird that he wasn't there. We played through the whole thing. They have all these like cool things with Rayquaza and Groudon, and you're just not gonna have Kyogre at all. And apparently they were gonna try. I think it was just maybe hard to like. I think just with the way that the game worked, like you never really get to interact with water. Even when you talk to like Wailmer and stuff, he's like way off in the, you know, in the distance. And I think they just realized like, yeah, we don't want you to have to like stand on a pier just to talk to Kyogre. Like they just thought that they probably just couldn't find a way to do it that made sense. Also, I mean, he wouldn't really fit in any minigame. But you could kind of do... I mean, Groudon didn't have a minigame either, though. Like, just put him... Just, like, one cameo. And, I mean, Kyogre's gigantic, yeah. But... They also... I mean, you don't get to see the legendaries either. But, I don't know. Seeing Deoxys in that game and you don't get to see Kyogre, it's a little... That's messed up. Alright. Nice. They gave you a pass because you needed it? Oh, yeah, no, I don't, I'm not responsible for, what my co-hosts do on my own stream. Surely they're not gonna hold me... Nah. Listen, if you just have a straw off camera, what are they gonna do? I don't know. Now, you can still get reported if you... See, what I think might be happening is I think people look at a streamer and they be like, this person looks like they are under some kind of influence. Wait, were you actually? Well, I have no memory of that. But also, I mean, I don't know. My perspective, I'm not seeing you, like, I'm looking at the game. Like, stream and chat has a much better view of, like, the actual whole. So I guess I missed all that. You're saying there's, like, content out there for a montage of sorts? I would be surprised if a legendary whale was small. No, yeah, he can't be. He gotta be big. Alright, what are we trying to do? What are we doing? We're focused on catching. I literally have to remind myself what I'm doing in game, or else I'll just flail randomly. Recreate it with a more aesthetic. Yeah. No, I think that's a good idea. Recreate it with a new aesthetic. I need to make sure that, like, I can see you better. I mean, even better, we just do it in the same room. Pikmin stream is really good for that. What's the next dual stream? I don't know. So we were actually supposed to play Kirby's Epic Yarn. But we forgot to bring an extra Wiimote. So there was a little bit of a last minute pivot to just playing co-op Pikmin, which I think that ended up working out great, but the only issue with that stream is that we were so, like, dead tired. Like, that was... And that's on me, honestly, for, like, scheduling way too much in general during that trip, but, like, we barely made it through that. But yeah, I definitely want to do more stuff like that. Just smack the ball, gain a couple points. That's true. So I mean, even if you're wasting time in pinball, you're getting points, but the points don't matter. At the end of the day, that's not like I'm not playing for points. At least not until we're doing like 1v1s. Actually, no, Benny, I went back. I did go back and look at the VOD. It's fine. It's actually, because I had that same fear, but then I went back to watch it and I was like, wow, we did it pretty good actually. We did pretty all right. Like, the worst part of it is just like, you know, there's some non-verbal moments, but I'm just saying we didn't look that downtrodden or energy drained. If you could play a newer generation of pinball, what would you choose? Dude, I would literally take any generation, but like, if I could pick, I kind of want, I want to have every generation represented in some way, I think. So I would actually probably just pick, like, just do Diamond and Platinum. Like, just get the next gen in there. Like, do all of it. Gen 7 pinball. Yeah, oof. Honestly, Gen 7 pinball would look good. They would actually have, like, a really good, the potential for really aesthetic looking boards would be really awesome. Yeah, getting some nice water, some beachy vibes. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like what gen actually would be like best suited for pinball. You could do some fun things with Gen 9. You know, with area. You could have like an area 0 kind of implementation where like the ground opens up. You know, you do Paradox Pokemon minigames. But I don't know if Gen 9's Dex is like the best fit. There's probably a better generation too. 7 is a pretty good choice just because it's like you got Ultra Beasts. You got a nice like aesthetic. I don't know. June is very close, yes. What are the triggers for slots? Because to me it feels random. You still have to roll it. So like to set up slots, you do the little hole lights. The thing that I didn't test is like the inputs. Like if you press A at a certain time, if you can like, you know, manually influence the spin itself. But the deterministic part of it is just the fact, oh, there's an extra life here. It's just that the options are always preset. That's the thing that's deterministic. Please give me the extra ball. Please. Alright. I mean, 50 coins isn't that bad, actually. That's better than nothing. I'm pretty close to Rayquaza, possibly. Okay, Gen 8. Becca's not even wrong about that, actually. Like, a Gen 8 pinball game would be... You got that nice mushroom town, that could be... I would give that its own board. Or at least maybe... I mean, maybe that could be like a minigame stage or something, but... Yeah, all the architecture... you know, the gyms... Honestly, like, doing Gigantamax... Having giant Pokemon filling up half the screen, you could do some creative things with that. Look at the weather and you're bringing the heat up. Oh no. Oh, that's gonna be... That is the last thing you want when you're playing Pokemon Go in a park. Oh yay, it's gonna be hot during Go Fest? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, what did we get? Mr. Oof got Cyndaquil, Billy got Cyndaquil, Becca got gold, and Ninja Mask got gold. Damn, no shinies. Congratulations, Oof, look at that. I know, you lose the card. Let me think. Catch arrows. We're catching Pokemon. That's, yes. Yes. Is there a way to travel between boards? Bro, I wish. I wish there was a way to do that. That would be so cool. If you could travel between boards, that means you could do, like, a full Pokedex run in one session. That would be awesome. But I don't think there's a way to do it. That would... We could probably... That's something that, like, with mods, you could probably set something like that up. Maybe. It'd probably be pretty complicated, to be honest. Chikorita is your favorite Pokemon of all time. Really, Buster? That's good to know. What do you think about Eggplant Chikorita? This was not... You know, this is not Chikorita's canon look. But it's... You know, it's surprisingly... I don't know, it kind of works. Like, I could see Chikorita being the color of just, like, various bell peppers. Like, shiny Chikorita already sort of is, like, yellowish, but, like, a red pepper... You know, Chikorita could look like a ripened jalapeno. Another member to the army. Day 2 of no funny vitamin drink. Yeah, we need to get that worked out. Vitamin, guys, vitamin's very important. I'm not saying you have to take supplements. You can actually get like a ton of nutrition just for eating like anything fresh, and even if it's like a smoothie. You know, it's better than nothing. As long as like you're not 100% eating processed thing all the time. As I say this to myself as someone who eats out like a lot. We can't escape food talk, I know, but it's fine. Why? Dude, oh, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. That was the most avoidable ball loss ever. That's depressing. That's fine, but alright. Speedrunners would use that? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, for a full dex run. Pepperoni dinner. What a nightmare. That sounds great, actually. I really love pepperoni, like, too much. That's something that I think... That's like something from my childhood that I don't think I'll ever fully escape. Like, sometimes the time where I realize that I really have matured into an adult is that I can walk past a freezer aisle of, like, pizza rolls. And even though I have the full ability to just get those whenever I want, I don't. I was obsessed with, like, pizza rolls as a kid. And I still love, like, putting pizza things, like, in a pocket. Like, you know, the socially acceptable way to eat a pizza roll is to order, like, a stromboli or a calzone or something. Which is very good with pesto, by the way. Way to throw a stray at me, you love pizza rolls? No, I'm saying I still love them, and I just don't buy them. Unless it's like, you know. I should probably make my own. I could probably make my own and make them, like, better quality. I'm so mature. I'll just never get tired of them. Like, they might not hit as hard as they did when like, you know, you have them as a kid, but, oh. They're just so convenient. It's like having it's like better popcorn, or better... It's the perfect finger food. And I think maybe I could make a healthy... I think I could probably make a healthy pizza roll. And that is why they're so awful, is because they actually don't really... Like, you can eat them like popcorn, and it's terrible. It's the worst thing, and they're great, and I love them. And I'll see, like, because it's still Totino's. Like, no one really... Like, you can get off-brand pizza rolls, but Totino's is still there. They make it the same way. But then sometimes they make like, you know, weird new flavors. I'm like, God, I want to try that, but I really shouldn't. I shouldn't do it. They made new pizza roll flavor? I don't need to know. I don't... I'll let myself try new energy drinks or whatever, but like, I can't be on a weekly pizza roll binge. That's not good. Why do you say that like that? I don't know what that means. Thank you, P Doug, for the follow. As a child from the 90s, I just want to crunchy mom all the junk food? Crunchy mom? I think I know what you're saying, Nox. I think I get it. You're right. Do you really expect Gabe to not be Gabe? Can we say that? Can I just get away with stuff and we just say that? It's just me being me. I could be accountable, or it's just another Gabe stream. Crunchy Mom. Oh, is that like an account? Oh, I don't know. I don't know about Crunchy Mom. Thank you, Red Wolf. I know you said goodnight maybe a little while ago, but thank you for joining. Or as my family says, you got a bit of the tism. Oh. I've never heard the term Crunchy Mom until this moment. If I've ever seen that in the wild, I might have just like ignored it or just thought it was like a typo. I literally thought I thought Nox like wrote like just mistyped. I thought he was trying to say like crunchy noms or something. Okay. I love learning from chat. I learned so much. Keep me educated about the really important things. I might know a Crunchy Mom, yeah. I respect the effort though. Like to me, that's a really, you know, as a kid you might groan at that, and it's like, oh, because it's kind of the whole like, well, hey, we have pizza rolls at home, and it's like, no, we don't. Those aren't pizza rolls. But from the, like, I think that's a really cool mom thing to do. For them to even try to, like, meet you in the middle and be like, I know you want this thing, but I don't want you to die. So it's like, let's try to find a compromise. I think that's very sweet. And as I've gotten older, because I've had a lot of, like, healthy versions of drinks and foods and stuff, and honestly, like, I have... Something that I don't regret cutting out of my life completely is just like any corn syrup like based soda. Like I managed to avoid it for so long that when I finally went back, I'm like, oh, I'll drink this or that. Like I just, it's not good. Doesn't taste good. It's not even tempting. I'll still try stuff if there's new. Like I literally just today I was at Wawa and I bought a I think Sprite put out. They should sponsor these streams. I need to get like another drink. Talking about new drinks for free, but like Sprite made like a tea, and I don't know. I was like, that's cool, but it literally just tastes like they mixed like Lipton tea with Sprite. Like they didn't do anything fun with it. It's literally like the most basic. It's the most basic form of like a black tea. I want to say Lipton because I'm pretty sure it's Lipton tea. Like, and that's all. They just literally put it in Sprite and that's it. Like, why would you not take the opportunity to make that like a little more interesting, or at least use like, I don't know, like a real tea, like a. I thought that was kind of lazy. So I took like 3 sips of it. And then I dumped the bottle out. It was like, I don't need it. I don't need the corn syrup. Sugar is whatever my issues. I have so much sodium. Yeah, I think, you know, as long as you're... I've heard mixed things about sodium. I've heard that people Obviously, too much of anything is bad. I've heard that it's not so much like how much sodium, but the type of sodium. I've also heard that like you can offset that by just like, as long as you're staying hydrated, it's not that bad. I don't know. Wawa is a sandwich joint in Philly, if I recall correctly. What is... Oh, sorry. Yeah, Wawa is... It's spelled W-A-W-A. It's a gas station, actually. It's probably my favorite gas station. And I haven't tried all of them. Like, I've been to Sheetz. Sheetz is another similar one. Quick Check is one. Viv lectured me on hydrating already. No, you really... I mean, but all you have to think about it is like, hey, if I drink water, then it's okay. It makes it better that I have sodium. Like, you kind of earn... You earn the sodium that way. So, I find it to be motivating. Sodium consumption is based on the amount in short periods of time, hydration levels, and if you have any conditions. Yeah, no, you shouldn't take it lightly. There's definitely people that... I straight up devours. It's good. Dude, I love snacks. I love a good chip. I love... I mean, we're talking about pizza. Even pesto, like... Pesto is really good, but can be very salt. Like, it is better with, like, a lot of cheese in it. And that's just, like... They have, like, fast food counter. They have Dippin' Dots. Wait, so, Buster, you went to Pennsylvania and they hyped up Wawa for you? That's really funny. I do the same thing, though. If I meet somebody that's ever been to Wawa, I will tell them, hey, we gotta... Oh boy, we have a gas station. It's not quite as fun as going to like Bussies. Wheel Friend, your favorite Mario Party minigame? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no, we were... People are obnoxious about their, you know, favorite chains of anything. Yes. Yes, Cass. You should. 100%. I think you'll be surprised. It really depends. I mean, for some people, if you already have a gas station that's like Wawa, like if you're coming from a place that has Sheetz, you're not going to be shocked. I mean, Wawa is just another thing doing a popular thing. But the future of gas stations are these, like, yeah, little one-stop shop kind of counter service food places. Quick check. I need to explain. I didn't really properly tour Quick Check. I didn't get through the whole menu. How is Groudon not fire ground type? I don't know. Is it? Yeah, I feel like it is. Becca was really quick with that. Oh! That sucks. It's pure ground? Is it really pure ground type? You didn't even get through your own food? I ate like half of it. That's crazy that he's... Yeah, no, I feel like I knew that at one point, but in my brain, he's red, he fire. Is he supposed to represent, like, the tectonic plates or something? Like, I don't... I mean, it makes sense, but... It's hot down there, man. Like, fire's gotta be part of the equation. I don't know. I just never thought about it. I never thought about, like... Because he just kind of looks like a robot. It just makes him seem like a mechanical thing. Like, it doesn't scream tectonic plate. He's cool, though. Honestly, compared to, like, how legendaries got later on, I think the old legendary designs were good. Sorry, I'm tying my I untied my shoe for some reason. Alright, there we go. We're at 25 catches. That's not bad. He's the continent Pokemon versus the ocean. Lava is just the aesthetic. Yeah, I guess you just can't escape it feeling like fire if you're gonna do the lava thing. But that is what the plates would probably be like. Hot and red. We need to stop. I thought by, like, streaming late at night, because we used to do these pinball streams, like, in the middle of the day. I don't know who remembers those. That was fun for a time. But it was just not very practical in the long run. And we would talk about food, because I would usually do that stream, and I wouldn't eat till, like, after that. You know, I'd have to leave to, like, go. Talk about Tex-Mex a lot. But I don't know, it's the same problem. It's the same song and dance. We still talk about food, I still get hungry, and then I end up wanting to go eat. Eternus is where it's at. I think there's a world where Eternus could be cooler than... Oh, okay, Rayquaza again, let's go. Hey, I might actually be able to survive this run. I need to play Sword and Shield again. I don't want to judge Eternus too badly. I think he's going to be at... I mean, he's going to be at GoFest for New York, so... According to the leaks. The Pogo leaks, which I don't know if anyone really cares about Pokemon Go spoilers, but... That'll be fun. I heard that they're doing, like, a unique animation, like, setup for him, too, so... Zekrom's your favorite legendary? Dude, I just think you could do so much cool stuff. Imagine, like, pinball minigames against every legendary from the whole series. Like, what an insane boss rush that would be. Hello, hey, Comical Bones in the chat. What's up? Coming in with the Dorito? Is that just, like, Bandy's alt account? We got a bone branded account with a salty snack. Like, that's crazy. Welcome, Comical. Pizza roll. Pizza rolls. I see a Dorito emote. Where's pizza roll emote? Dude, the next grocery store visit that I go on is gonna be crazy. Hello from YouTube comments. Hey, Maxo. Oh, Maxo, what's up? If that's the same Maxo from the comments on the new video about the music in the game, which I think I'm right about that. I'm bad at recognizing names, but that was like just earlier today, so. Do I cook? I cook very rarely. Guys, if you don't know who Maxo is, you should go to the comments of my new video and read what he had some insight about the music in the game that was really interesting. Like, and I might try to summarize it here, but I probably will say something wrong. So, I would say just go check it out. Because I basically just gave my own theories about, like, the composers. It's like, well, this is what I think. But I think I made it pretty clear that I was just, like, taking a guess. And let's just say Maxo had a much better guess than I did. A much more informed guess. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Very insightful. That was good. That electric... Oh yeah, dude, we got a good bounce. I didn't even, like, pay attention. I just beat Rayquaza without even thinking about it. You could call it a game theory. Oof, I know where you're going with that. Don't let me distract you. Rayquaza bonus stage. Ah, it's fine. Nah, see, we got it. I've played this enough times where sometimes I do okay. I thought Maxo was the Forsaken YouTube. Wait, that's Vexo? Oh, I don't even know who that is. It's mostly speculation, but yeah, pretty much just an insight on the composers who might have did what. You know, it's a shame that we have to even, like... I mean, I don't know, maybe some people enjoy it. I think it's frustrating to not know. Because, like, so much of video game culture and, like, video game music is, like, we have, like, just legendary composers that everybody recognizes, and we all talk about, like, you know, David Wise or Nobuo Uematsu. I'll throw Yoko Kanno in there, even though she wrote mostly anime music. Like, she wrote some games, too. But for the most part, like, we don't know the names of the composers of a lot of the tracks. For like, anytime there's a sound team on a game, they just get credited as the sound team, and we don't get to know, like, who actually did what. And that's just, I mean, that's just how things are in Japan. It's not like... You can think what you want about it. I don't think it's really going to change, but, like, it is a little bit frustrating to not know. But it does create a little game of, like, hey, how well do you think you know a composer? It's like how you can hear, like, a Toby Fox song, and you can just kind of, like, hear that it's, like, his melodic style. You're like, yeah. Because I forgot, he did a track for Sword and Shield. I completely forgot about that. But they added the Sword and Shield soundtrack to the Nintendo Music app recently, and I was like, you know what, I'll listen through. I haven't played this game in a while, I don't really remember the music. And within, like, I don't know, 5 seconds of whatever track that he wrote for that came on, and I knew it was him before. Like, I had forgotten that he had written music for the game, because I thought he just did Scarlet and Violet, but no, he did one whole song. And I was like, oh yeah, that's Toby. Yep. Looking at you, Konami Kokeya Club. Interesting. I'll have to look at what they've done. That name does not look familiar. Can you get the Reggies on here? If I travel, yes. I need to do that. Max, so you maintain a VGM library, and there's so much guesswork early on. Do you maintain? Do you do that through like a website, or? I'll have to check it out. I love listening. Like, one of my hobbies is to just go through video game soundtracks that even for games I've never played, I'll just go and listen to random video game music. Because I'm like, hey, oh, ooh, the throw. Alright. Wow. Second place. Alright, who wants it? Becca? Is Becca not on here? Okay. Becca, you can have it. Do you want Beck on here, or do you want, like, Zest? Sorry, oof. Becca has earned it 100%. Just BAC? BEC? How do I... Okay. Alright. Allow me to repeat myself because you didn't read it earlier. Sorry, Wheel Fiend. Toby Fox wrote a song in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Oh my god, that's funny that you said that before I even talked about it, huh? Name a random character from anything, horror or something like that, and I'll tell you whether or not that has anything to do with Pillar Chase. What is that? I don't know. Pillar Chase? Let's go to the Sapphire board for just a short round. I'm gonna try to... I gotta wrap up the stream, like, pretty soon. Probably, like, the next 20 minutes. But yeah, no, I love the short of it is I love video game music. I think you can't find more unique, weird stuff. And then, like, legitimately, like, really sophisticated, interesting things you just wouldn't hear anywhere else. And I think part of it has to do with, like... I think a lot of the times, especially early on, they would hire composers that weren't really professionals. Like, you just had a lot of, like, hobbyists and people just... You know, people on the team where it was like, well, I mean, I'm not a pro, but I just, you know, music is my passion kind of thing. And so you'd get really, like, weird, just strange things. And a lot of it was ripped off of other popular music. You know, like that stuff like that goes viral all the time. Like, the Mario Brothers theme is kind of sounds like this, or, but I mean that's just how that goes, though. Stuart Copeland just smacking stuff. Oh my god! See, I want videos of that from every composer of every game soundtrack that I like. Probably won't get that from a lot of the Japanese devs. Which faction do you pledge your allegiance to? The Republic? Separatist? Independent? What are... Wait, factions for what? Is this real? Thankfully, pretty much all the mainline Pokemon games have full composer breakdowns. Oh, do they really? Okay. Right. See, that's what gives you the information you need. I'm so glad you commented on the video, because that's a nice fact check for sort of like a gray area. You know, like, I probably could have looked into that a little bit more. But now that your comments on the video, it's like, all right, well, there's a community note for more information for people that actually do want to dig into that. Beta boss theme for the Sonic Adventure 1. Oh, beta music? Love beta music. How are you playing it in such a way to do it one-handed? So I can do everything except tilt. If I tilt the ball, I need to use two hands. But I could even probably set up to do that one-handed too. I just put the right bumper on my trigger finger. So it's left on the D-pad and right on the trigger. Or no, left trigger, left D-pad. I just wanted to fight Kyogre once. That's all. Alright. And we get to do... What is the minigame here? We get to do... I do like the Duskull minigame quite a bit, too. Like, Kecleon is chill. I like the music on his stage. But... I think the Duskull minigame's more fun. You've always played it with the flippers on L and R, and the tilt on the D-pad. I think that is the better way. Like, that... I think for your brain, that's an easier way to play the game. And that's how I used to play it, but when I got to the point where we were streaming this like 4 to 5 hours every day, I needed to find a way to do it that didn't strain my primary hand. And so eventually I pivoted to a new control scheme and then got immediately worse at the game for like a month. And then eventually it became muscle memory again. I don't know. Oh, I should have tried to guess. Listen, we're on the Sapphire board, so I don't know the location pairs for the Sapphire board as well. So I don't feel as bad for messing that up. I haven't played on Sapphire in like a hot second though, so this is gonna be interesting. Sonic Adventure OSTs go super hard, hugely influential. Yeah. Oh, Sonic music is really fun. I don't even think I've looked into any of the the beta tracks for it. All right. So where are we? I'm just gonna say the forest. I'm gonna just say that we're going to the forest, based off of absolutely nothing. Oh, that... People are gonna think I set that up. That was literally just a guess. I mean, there's only 6 locations, so it's like, I have a pretty good... Like, what, 25% chance of getting it right, no matter what? Because, Because I can eliminate 2 options, by the way. I can do math, I promise. Kirby Pinball Land was maybe my first video game? That's wild. You know, pinball's not a bad introduction to, like, a video game as a concept, because it's a very... There's something very tactile about it. But I don't know, because, like, when I was a kid, I would get frustrated by pinball, because it just felt so hard. My first video game was Super Mario Kart. Yeah, Buster, that might have been... I mean, I think the same generation, or the same, like, console generation. Because I don't really have memories of my family playing, like, an NES, but a Super Nintendo, for sure, was, like, a core memory. I don't even know if I remember what the first video game is that I touched, just because I would always be watching my brother play. Hey, Boz, welcome. Yeah, we're pinballing a little bit. Oof's happy, we got a moth on screen. Samuel Kim does great covers of songs. My first game was Pokemon Yellow. The second game was Pinball. Huh. Man. Explains so much. Shiz Turtles, thanks for the follow. TikTok where a guy analyzes comments. Oh. That's a smart idea for a video. There's no way you're gonna get every Pokemon accounted for in one comment section, though. Someone's gonna get left out. Wait, Spyro was your actual first, Mandy? Are you sure about that? Like, that's... How has that not come up before? I know you said it was formative, but if it's your first video game ever... See, now I feel... This is like the starter thing all over again, where I'm like, how do I not remember my first one? How can I not remember the first video game I ever played? What if someone's first video game is like one of those really awful, like, you know, like, I don't know. Like one of those NES games based on like a movie. Spyro, the first game. It was definitely one we got with our PS1. Man, that's wild. Okay. Okay. I am getting flashes. I'm getting flashes in my brain of the Teenage Mutant Turtles game for the NES. It is possible that that was the first game I played, like, with my brother with, like, 2 controllers. That was, like, a side-scrolling, like, beat-em-up game. And the sprites in that, like, the actual artwork and, like, levels of that game are, like, deeply ingrained. But that might have also just been because we played it a lot. I don't know if that was actually the very first one, but... Anytime I see that game, I get, like, tingles. So I'm gonna assume that that might be one of the first ones. Only one gen Pokemon wasn't picked. I feel like a TikTok video, people would be afraid to, like, pick Jinx or something, but I don't know. I mean... What's, like, the most hated Gen 1 Pokemon? Or the most forgettable? Your YouTube vids about the game popped up on my feed today, and I've been playing non-stop. Oh, hey, Bomb Puzz on Twitch. Thank you for joining the stream. You have no idea what you're doing? Well, hey, I'll be live for another 10-15 minutes or so, so if you have any questions, let me know. Yeah, we've been going for... It's been about 3 hours, I think. Oh, it feels like it's been longer than 3 hours. Jeez. I know it's because we did start the stream late, so... That's on me. Your hint is, it's relevant to today? Oh. Kakuna? No, we didn't talk about Kakuna today. It can't be Caterpie, because obviously people like Caterpie, it's not just me. Only one gen Pokemon people forgot about. Man. Zubat? No, I think Zubat's like... See, the thing is, even like a hated Pokemon, at least, is like seen a lot. Like, Zubat shows up in the games too much to be like forgotten. Somebody got pair bonded to Zubat in the caves after getting tortured with them. You know, like that's just inevitable. Seadra? Yeah, Seadra's kind of forgettable. In my opinion, I don't know. I don't think that would be like Tangela. No. No, I think could it be Spearow. I think I like Spearow more than actually I would have said maybe Fearow, but I think people might like Fearow. I believe that. Yeah. Nobody picks Spearow. I mean, Spearow and Pidgey almost have the same design. Like, they're both just birds. And Spearow is just like a scruffier looking Pidgey. And Pidgey's already pretty scruffy. That checks out. But Spearow does have, like, yeah, has, like, a spotlight in the show. Like, I wouldn't say Spearow is, like, forgotten. But, yeah, no, Aerodactyl was a good guess, too. Of course, in the modern day Pokemon, nobody can forget Aerodactyl. If you've seen Pokemon Heroes, I'll never look at Aerodactyl the same way again. That thing is gigantic and terrifying. Pikipek? I mean, I don't think about Pikipek, but I don't think that's a bad Pokemon. Alexis Stale, hey bro, glad to see you on stream. I got a shiny on the Sapphire table? Wait, what? Alright, hold up. Alexis is claiming to have gotten a shiny in this game? Oh! I don't believe you, but maybe you know something we don't. It was a fun experience, though, getting to learn how this game worked over time, live with an audience. Like, just slowly unpacking everything in this game was a trip. Oh, I'm so glad. No, I'm so glad Tyrogue's in there. Tyrogue is... Well, like, Tyrogue just makes... I feel like Tyrogue just complicates that whole fighting line. Like, we could have just made those different... Why does it all have to be the same, like, kid? I think it's weird. Pentagon of People. Do shinies exist? No. No, no. No, yeah, people forget about the... Silcoon and Cascoon get shafted all the time. Alright, the Kyogre fight. We're gonna beat this with the canonical correct ball. We do this with the Great Ball. Lizzie, hello, welcome. Again, stream probably won't be too much longer. I do have to wrap it up somewhere. We did catch one starter though. We officially just need Aerodactyl. That's it. But yeah, so Pentagon, I think absolutely the first thing that'll happen if they do finish the decompilation will be shiny mods. I feel like mechanically it's probably maybe the easier thing to do. From an art perspective, that's going to be a lot of work, but like maybe not. I don't know. Hue shifting. We had people in our Discord already making like shiny variations of the art like within the first few weeks of playing this on stream, like last year. So maybe the art wouldn't take that long, but like, yeah. I just don't think it's viable until... I lost my Great Ball, by the way. That sucks. You think other gens would come before shinies? See, maybe, but I think shinies might be easier. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't touched the code like that, so. This is not going well, by the way. This might be one of my worst Kyogres. It's fine. Need stream to end so I can shower and sleep. Sorry. Guys, if you're upset that the stream is ending, it's Oof's fault. So you can blame him. Cold, so cold. Where's the Battle Frontier board? Dude, where's like all the board? Like, again, we were talking about Mario Pinball earlier, and like what I actually do like about that game is it has a very large variety of boards. Like, none of them are very complicated, but like there's different levels. And I thought that was really fun. Alright, well, we beat Kyogre. We'll keep going a little bit further. Vice? Hello? Welcome. Oh, Vice is here. Actually, this is good. I can ask Vice a question. Because I don't know... Vice, do you know about the Pinball League? Have you heard rumors of a Pinball League forming? Of a group of people doing 1v1 pinball competitions? That run was good, but I was being lazy. I don't know. Do better next time. Okay. There is a bracket. This is being run by Mr. Gaming. It's something that I'll probably participate in if I have time. I don't know the schedule of it or how it's gonna work. But it's 1v1 high score battles. So basically, whoever gets the highest score in an hour and a half wins, and then that player progresses in the bracket. C-Vice, that's what I think. I think you should get in there. I think I might be able to just post the link to it in the in support party. Kesnes, did I get the B drill? Yes. Yeah, actually, if you go watch the last video I posted, you can see that. Glad to see you on stream. I got a shiny... Oh, I already read that comment. I'll blame whoever wanted the stream to end right now for getting Mario crushed in Clockwork. What? Yeah, Kaz, that was huge. I really didn't expect to get it. And I really didn't get any other shiny, like, in the lead up to that. Like, because I was pulling for, like, over a month. I feel like getting the multiplier as a focus and dying in the last minute is the best way to win. Nox, I have the same... I wonder. I don't know. According to people that have done the math, the fastest way to get points is just to do the boss fights, and that's it. Thank you, Kesnes. Thanks for the follow. But I don't know. I mean, I think doing a combination of things. Because you get... I mean, you get like 1 billion points for free. If you can get that counter to 99 and then lose your ball, that's 1 billion points. 1 billion, well, like 1.5 billion. What's the Krabby? But I don't know. What excites me about that format, though, is like... It's not just a matter of endurance, like you actually have to have like it really that rewards like accuracy and board knowledge and game knowledge probably more than anything. Because for a high score run that you want to have your ball upgraded at all times. You know, you don't want to miss a single shot, like, you know, just casual difficult things. I think it would be fun. Crab Baller is pretty alright. A lot of Gen 1 Pokemon get renewed attention because of regional forms. Oh yeah, no, the Pokemon Company cannot get away from Gen 1ers. You know, they're all adult. They're all the ones with the money now. You know, like they've grown up, and it's just a good marketing decision to just always give Gen 1 new stuff, and it kind of sucks because there are other Pokemon that deserve like more attention, but yeah. Legendary Pokemon jump scare. Alright, good night, Oof. Yeah, we are ending soon. We really are. I think... I once again forgot about the boss. Man, that Cyndaquil Flame really does look cool, and... specifically animated. I didn't... It was literally the last thing I did before I started stream, so I didn't even get to see it animated. I just... I edited the sprite and was like, that should be fine. And never saw it in motion. That flicker looks nice. It does. I'm Gen 1 age, but a Gen 2 and 5 fan at heart. I'm the same way. I mean, I grew up on Gen 1, but like, I can appreciate some of the newer Pokemon for various reasons. I'm gonna say the ocean. Oh, hey, the lake. Not bad. Alright, we will keep the stream on until that Blossom Volcarona gets taken down. And maybe, who knows, maybe we'll end the stream on Bandy pulling a second shiny Aerodactyl. Wouldn't that be fun? Maybe I can get to one more Kyogre fight before that happens. I wonder, I don't know how they're going to choose which board. And I'll tell you right now, if I actually do, like, enter that competition and stream it, I am not going to be able to look at chat at all. There's no way. I ain't taking the chance. I'll probably still talk. You know, I might chat a little bit here and there. I might even have maybe a co-host for the stream to, like, look at chat for me. That could be useful, but... if I really want to take that seriously, like, my #1 op for streaming this game is trying to have conversations with chat. Have Bandy be on the phone for Yap. We have discussed that. That might be the way to do it. But I don't know. There might be rules. Like, I don't know how... The Discord where they're setting this stuff up is pretty... You know, they had a pretty elaborate... I don't know, structure for it. So, I'll have to see. Maybe I'm not... Maybe streaming's not allowed. Who knows? That'd be silly. That'd be a little bit silly. If I couldn't stream it, I don't know if I would do it, to be honest. I mean, it might make an interesting video, like, but I don't know. But I think a lot of the people joining it are not streamers. So we'll see. Now, what would be really interesting is if you had to get in a call with someone. You know, joining, you had to, like, pretend that, you know, simulate the local multiplayer feeling and, like, actually get in a call with your opponent. I don't want to do that. Alright, we made it. The champ wants me in Honey Hop Galaxy. Wheel Fiend, what are you playing? Are you playing like a Mario mod or something? Either that or I forgot all the terminology from the Mario Galaxy games. I like this mini game a lot because you can really get some crazy tech on Dusclops when he shows up. Like, there's probably a way to clear this boss, like, super fast if you time things just right. Tech, Enamorous pisses you off because I don't follow it as a design language. I agree. Tech, without even reading your whole message, I already agree with everything you're saying. Like, 100% Enamorous. It might be one of the most disliked new designs, I think. And it's not just because of the design itself, but it's like the design in context with what it, as like a set with, yeah. Miley's here. Hey, Miley. I hate to say it, we're ending after this boss, but I'm glad you made it. Miley loves Enamorous. Hey, man, every Pokemon is someone's favorite. That's what we've been talking about a little bit. The problem with Enamorous is like the odds are stacked against her already because I just don't like any of the genies. That entire line of like Pokemon is probably like my least favorite legendary set. And maybe, I don't know, maybe Enamorous is better than the original 3, just for not being so boring. I feel like just the original 3, like, I feel like if the original 3 genies came out in a later generation, they would have just been different forms and they wouldn't have been different Pokemon. They literally just look like the same Pokemon with like wearing different clothes. Except for their like, you know, they have the forms that look more animal-like, but in their cloud form? You're talking about Super Mario Galaxy 2. Oh, well that would explain it. Nin is asking if I've played Demon's Tilt or Xeno Tilt. No, actually, I have not tried those out yet. Honestly, I might do a bigger, just a bigger video about pinball video games in general, but kind of using this as like the centerpiece for that. So that's possible. Because I've already been doing a tour of a lot of other retro pinball games, but I haven't really touched like a lot of the stuff on PC, except for like Pinball Spire. I haven't played. I've stuck mostly to consoles. I know there's a lot of good PC stuff out there, though. Pinball Spire, I mentioned that in my video. That I have played. That was a Steam game that just happened to come out, like, right at the end of, like, the summer of last year. It was, like, the only, like, indie, like, new pinball indie game kind of thing. And it was cool. And I think it got updated. And I haven't gone to, like, the developer added like Tilt and other things. It was cool. And I'll probably I didn't stream it at the time, but I probably will go back and whenever I play it again, I'll probably stream it. Don't get me wrong, I love Dragonite, but the snake to dragon jump is jarring. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's bad. Oh yeah, I guess that comment wouldn't go through. No! I'm sorry, Miley. Yeah. Rip TikTok chat. Alright, boss is almost done. Who do we got in here? We've got Bandy Gubs, Oof. Oof is probably gonna win something crazy because he went to bed. Oh, my inputs weren't going through. Ken, Bomp, Buster's in there. I don't think I'm gonna hit Kyogre before you guys beat your boss. I have to think about like I mean, I don't know if they're going to mandate a board or if we get to pick a board. There's no way that in a 1v1 you'd be allowed to use different boards. You mentioned thunderous suspicious beads. That's a good way to word that. 100%. The suspicious beads. It's a cultural thing. Well, it couldn't possibly be a reference to anything else. If you like pinball games that feel like actual video games, definitely check them out. Pretty sure you can play the first game at least on PC and console. Right. Actually, you know what? I think I have played Demon Crush. That I think there is a console version of that, and we did check it out, and it was pretty impressive. I will say, it was a very unique feeling game, like just from like a visual presentation perspective. Oh my God, Billy's still asking for other people to load Putty Cam. That's another thing I plan to update. We'll add some more tech with that camera someday. It's not the highest priority thing, like there's other things I gotta fix, but... Oh, I've had my mouse on screen, whoop! Alright, boss is on its last legs. Seeking from the back? The side-eye from Seeking? Oh! Oh my God, look at that! We did make it to Rayquaza. Look at that! If I don't die, don't die. Oh my God, I can't get in the hole. Let me in! Let me in the hole. Thank you. I love Texas Beach, man. Wow, it's so fun. Devil's Crush is an older game, but it's part of the series that inspired Demon's Guild. Okay, so it's not the same developers, but different. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, Blitz, you're a little bit late. That's fine. Better late than never, as they say.
Eggplant, 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 eggplant.
I didn't even know the Texas Beach could read emotes. Oh, the boss is done, and that was just one drop. Ken got a Cyndaquil. Congratulations. Alright, I need to wrap this. I think I'm gonna lose this Kyogre, actually. Buster, the loot boxes just have gold and sometimes random skins and stuff in them. It's the biggest thing to win is skins, for sure. In this case, there's 4, if you count the shiny as a skin. Oh God. Nope. Yeah, we're cooked. This isn't gonna work. I'm so behind. Like, unless I get like a big triple shot, like back shot or something, I don't know. Yeah, it's sleep time. Come on, let me out. Let me. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about what to stream next week. I'm gonna post a schedule to... Because we have a scheduled channel in the Discord that I'll update. And I'll try to make a post on... I'll make a community post on YouTube as well, once I know what that's gonna be. I'll be able to stream next week and then some of early June. But then I'll be out of town for about a week for GoFest. So I'll make sure. I should probably map out the next, like, 3 or 4 weeks, if I can. We'll see, Miley. I thought we might try to, but we might push that to next weekend instead. Oh, dude, I got frozen right over his flipper. That's messed up. That should have counted as damage. Yeah. I think the only way that it could happen this Sunday is if it's just me. Then, like, that might not be. I don't think that would be as fun as, like, having Bandy there, so. Wait, do I get a Rayquaza redemption round? Okay, hold on. I was gonna end the stream. I'm still gonna end the stream. But I gotta be Rayquaza. I gotta end on a high note. I need to in case we get thrown onto the Sapphire board for this tournament. I gotta be ready. Every second counts. In fact, like, I should probably learn how to dodge that attack specifically. Rayquaza is a lot bluer than I remember. And a fish. Come on. I'm like trying to actually like focus on my shots. I don't know if it's working. I don't think it's Saturday, next Saturday, Twilight. Sunday night I'm flying to Dublin. Oh no! Listen, we can I think it makes sense to consult with you know, the people that are actually gonna be there, and if there's a good time that works for everybody. We'll see. In general, though, I mean, we're gonna probably have to keep it to one day time slot just to make sure that people can plan for it. Like, AKA, I know that this one's getting, like, already moved around more than it probably should be. When your parents call you your sibling's name. Miley, Saturday also works better for you. Okay. Okay. Noted. Noted. Yeah, that might be better for me also. We'll see. Alright. I think I've got this. This should be fine. Nope. I needed that, like, double, triple hit. Galaxy, you got wizard mode on Xenotilt. It was amazing. See, now I'm curious. I really gotta check that out, huh? We'll stream some other pinball games, don't worry. My messages don't seem to be reaching. Sorry, Wheelfin. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why, maybe things weren't loading. I think I'm gonna lose this. Oh! Okay, we interrupted his attack. That was like 3 hits for free. Dude, why am I struggling so much against Kyogre? This is crazy. He do be giving us the swirly a little bit. Alright, that sucks. Ending on a flop. Classic gmedley stream. Might as well fully flop here. Let the ball drain. So, not a wasted stream though. We did make progress. We got Chikorita. We got the unripe eggplant. And I guess, what's tomorrow? Sunday. I think there will be a stream tomorrow, I think, but I can't be 100% sure. There's some things up in the air. But if you see me live around the usual time, then we're going. If not, then I'll definitely see you guys on Monday. And there's some like stuff I gotta catch up on. I gotta get posting. I've got some short videos I want to get out. So I will see everybody tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Everybody on YouTube. We had like a crowd on YouTube today. That was awesome to see. And then I know some of you guys moved over to the Twitch. But I don't care where you watch. You can watch wherever it's most comfortable. I know some people might already have like YouTube Premium, so that kills ads on YouTube, which is great. There's no ads on TikTok though, so that's also an option if you like vertical streams. And then I have a Discord too, where we always ping every live stream. So I think that covers it. Thanks for watching my new video, by the way. It's been really fun to see that. I've been like checking the comments for that every couple hours. But now you have a fancy Pokemon? Well, see, Buster, that's how they get you. Am I they? You either die a hero or live long enough to become the people that get you. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. All right, good night, everybody. I gotta end. No ads at the cost of emotional damage. Yeah, that's a good exchange. All right, good night, everybody. Bye. Goodbye. Where's the button? Click.